right, Jay Hood. Glad to have you back to Cam Capone News.
I'm glad to be back. Thank you for having me, Cam.
Yeah, man. Before we get started, man, I just want to let everybody know to go become a member of the channel.
Please become a member of the channel. He getting out good content, a vast number of videos to choose from. I see you, big homie CC be on some shit. He be on some CIA file. Like this nigga a street nigga. But just cause you a street dude don't mean you don't know what's going on. He might know you believe him?
Yeah, that's the homie, for sure.
Yeah, he good pupils.
Yeah.
I with his content, but I'm saying you think, cause he said nobody is planning past 2027. So something is big is happening. I'm like, what you mean nobody? He said nobody of substance, like no major company or is making any type of plans past 2027. So I don't know what that means. We trying to say the world gonna end?
I don't know if he meant that literally or he meant just certain, maybe important people. I don't know. I gotta ask him. Maybe the next time.
Yeah.
I just interviewed him the other day, so maybe next time.
I think it was that interview last week, the most recent interview. He said a CIA operative, a CIA agent, just wrote a book. So I forgot. I was just watching it though, because I was like, man, he be having a lot to say. I mess with his content.
Yeah,
though.
he got a lot of different stuff. You know, he's expanding his realm outside of hip hop.
Yeah,
definitely. But yeah, man, everybody, go become a member. You get the videos first. You get them uncensored, which means that you get all the cuss words, because dudes I interview cuss up a storm. You know what I'm saying? But so okay, man. So you had some issues on your way over here.
The police pulled me over and thought that I fit the description for a home invasion suspect. Even though I'm dressed like this. Even though I'm dressed like this and I drove I didn't run. Yes, that's what tripped me out. I'm like, so I look like a suspect, but I drove to y'all. Like, you feel me? They were stopping everybody. They were stopping everybody that drove by. Like, it was like a checkpoint. You feel me? So I guess somebody did a home invasion in the area, and like coming down the hill, they stopped all the cars and just look inside the car. They searched my car, see I didn't have nothing in it, and they let me go, but it took a while. They had me for like 40 minutes. They kept me longer than they kept everybody else.
Are you serious? They just had you just sitting there?
Just had me sitting there. Like, cause I'm on parole too though. But still though,
You're on parole, so they get to search your car and do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Mm-hmm. But it was, I thought I was going to jail. Even though I didn't do nothing. Because the police tend to do that. They tend to take people who didn't do nothing to jail.
Yeah. I mean, they've definitely taken people that don't do nothing, especially when you're on parole.
Yes, especially when you're
They could have just took you, right?
They could have just took me and then called my parole. I think they were trying to call my parole officer to see what my parole officer was going to say. But it's kind of too late. I don't know, the police, he's difficult. But I'm happy they let me go. I really thought I was gonna go to jail though. They said home invasion. Then they looked at my rap sheet. They like, oh.
Well, they probably really was like, yeah.
They said, Mr. J. Hood. Yeah. Oh, how are you out of jail? They're like, how are you even out of jail? I said, a good lawyer. I took a deal, paid my debt to society. I'm no longer a gang member. What are you talking about? Like, I gave that stuff up. They like, and then a younger one, he called me J Hood 174. He's like, oh, it's J Hood 174, like my Instagram. I'm like, no, it's just not. That's just my Instagram. I'm J Hood, but yeah, that's my stage name. They like, that's your stage name? I'm like, yeah. They like, that's not your gang moniker? I'm like, no, it's a stage name, dude. Like, I'm not a gang member. They're like, you do know that's a violation of your parole if you a gangbang. I'm like, I don't gangbang. Trip me out. I wonder if I can get violated just by going by the name J Hood. You think so?
That's a good question, man. I've never heard of anybody getting violated because it's just based off your name.
Yeah, because
I mean, I doubt it, man. Because Crip Mac,
yeah,
he got Crip in his name.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So if they ain't violating Crip Mac,
if they ain't violating Crip Mac, yeah, and I'm quite sure he got like similar conditions, except my case was a whole lot more serious than his, but I'm quite sure we got like similar conditions, like the gang conditions, stay away. But I remember when he first got out, Adam 22 and then was like, you think Crip Mac is going to be able to stay out of jail? It's like he literally says cuz every 5 words and he has to Crip walk. And, but.
Well, the rumors were that he wasn't going to be allowed to say 55th Street, say cuz,
yeah,
like any words, or change his B's to a C. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's impossible for him.
Yeah, and I mean that's what we were told was going to be part of his deal, but then he came out and it was like that was not even a thing.
Yeah, he it's probably his condition, but his parole officer probably cool. Like they see that's how he making his a living. So
yeah, man, shout out Crip Mac, man. He been doing good.
He been doing good.
He
been staying out the way.
Yeah.
Him and Spiff, they got some. He was at the Boosie party. I see. It was booming. They was popping. I seen all the little Twitter hoes, all the Twitter models at the Boosie party. I seen all the Twitter hoes at the Boosie party. I said, ooh, Crip Mac in there got it popping. I know they had it popping. Crip Mac, he doing good for I think Crip Mac and Spiff, they have the possibility, like the potential to be just like Dean and AB. I think like I say like streaming, they can both be like mega, mega streamers. I think Crip Mac and Spiff could be some mega streamers. They just got to keep at it.
They could be. Yeah,
Definitely,
man. Dean and
Crip
AB
Mac
are
is
hilarious, bro.
Yeah. And especially right now, Crip Mac just dissed them.
He did.
He just said like them niggas do gay, they act gay to go viral.
Because I think AB kissed him.
Oh no, act like he just gonna kiss him.
Let me see, bro.
I don't think.
Let's find the video, man.
AB be sneak dissing too. AB, he be like him and Dean get into it. He be saying stuff like, "Go get them Crip niggas. Go get your Crip partners." Man, what? Yeah, AB from Cleveland.
I think, or is it Cincinnati?
Cincinnati. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's his name? Does say cuz a lot.
Yeah, Dean. Yeah, cuz. But shit, AB started saying cuz too.
Did he?
Yeah, he be saying cuz too. They both be saying, hey cuz. That's why I be like laughing. Yeah, for sure I done heard AB say cuz. For sure. And AB finna get back in the ring, huh?
I think that's what they're saying.
Is it real or is it like a stunt? Is it like, I think he about to get in the ring with the Hispanic dude, huh?
Oh, Ryan Garcia? Isn't Ryan small? He's small compared to AB, isn't he?
AB is small.
Is he?
Look at us. Look at us. Like, compared to us.
Let me see, man.
AB, he's not 180. He like, especially when he fight, he don't fight. He fight like, nah.
Ryan Garcia currently competes in the welterweight 147-pound division. Former multi-division champion Adrian Broner historically fought around 135 to 147. So, shit, maybe they will fight.
Yeah. See, AB small.
I think Adrian would have to lose. Okay.
You have to lose.
I think they're saying that he's about 185
right now. That's all Hennessy. Oh, Hennessy. Oh, Hennessy.
Yeah, he gotta lose the Hennessy.
Yeah, gotta lose the Hennessy. That's all he gotta do, man. Shout out AB, man. Drop the Hennessy, you gonna be in that ring, go whoop Garcia.
That would be a hell. I would love to see that fight. That fight would be cracking.
Or see, I seen Garcia. He was like punching not a speed bag, just a punching bag, and he was like, "AB, you think you can fuck with me? I would have beat your ass in your prime." Then he just like hit the punching bag fall like. Oh, that's why if it's real, that's gonna be a damn good fight. That's gonna be everybody gonna come out for that. And AB ain't been in the ring, everybody gonna come out. That's why you're gonna see if AB is a boxer or a streamer now. This is what's gonna see, if he a boxer or if he a streamer. I don't think AB can do the distance right now. I don't think he can go do no 12 rounds.
No, he gotta train.
Yeah.
For sure. Ryan's, he's been boxing.
Yeah.
How long has it been since AB boxed? Like
a box of cigarettes.
7, 8.
A box of KFC.
You know, right. He got to get in shape for a 12-round fight. But man, that would be, I think, especially now because he got the streaming going on and the streaming's taking off. He's popular again. I think everybody would love to see him back in the ring.
Hell yeah, they love it. Everybody will love it. The boxing fan. He's like he's really like putting on for the alcoholics, you know? Yeah.
He's making the alcoholics look cool.
Yeah, he's making alcoholics look cool. I fuck with AB. I love AB. He hilarious.
The thing is, man, he'll get rejected by every chick in the party and just not be phased.
Cause he know he better than them. Not better than them. Not better than them because he got money, but they're rejecting him. But while he's getting rejected, he's getting paid. You know what I'm saying? So if he try to talk to a female and if their rejection is funny, they gonna click it and they gonna clip it and then he gonna get paid for it. So what is he losing? And did you see the clip where the girl was like, 1,000, how much you charge? 1,000. And he said, hold on, wait. My phone is dead. Cash app her 1,000 right now.
Yeah.
You cash app her 1,000 right now. I'm gonna pay you back as soon as the phone cut on. I got you. No, you only 1,000? That's it? Oh yeah, come on, let's go. We gone. I love him. I don't know. A lot of that stuff probably be staged though, because it was like a little episode. Like I fuck with him. It looked like he was like Dean walked in and AB was hitting something, but it was under the cover, and he just on live stream though. I'm like, that fight was fake. Some of that shit got to be fake, huh?
Probably some of it, yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with Dean. Dean cut his hair off and then took off, huh? Blew up. Best thing that happened to him, he cut that hair off. Met an alcoholic. He trying to stop AB from drinking. Dean is really a positive influence on AB life. He really brought him back.
He did. He changed his life.
Now, how long you think they gonna be the talk?
Well, I see it slowing down because I've seen that they've been training and they've been less of a less of a wreck. You know what I mean? So
they haven't been crashing out.
You know, they ain't been crashing out the past week or 2 weeks. I haven't really seen too much.
That's what tripped me out because they was talking to AB and they told him do you know how much money you can make if you was just to clean up your stream? If y'all stop crashing out? And I'm like, none. They watching to see you crash out.
Yeah.
They want to see you get drunk. They want to see you get shit-faced. They want to see y'all get drunk and almost kiss every night. You'll be watching it like that, and they be looking in each other's eyes dreamy.
I just catch the clip.
Me too. I be catching the clips, but I watched the clips though. They clips is shout out Dean and AB on the real. If I see you, AB, we gonna have a drinking contest. And you might win. I think you gonna win.
I think you might win too.
You like 80% Hennessy. You're not even made. You're not made out of water. You made out of Henny.
Yeah, I mean, he's been sober this
But he
last.
too little though. 140. Oh no, he 180 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Hennessy. Dang. He had an exciting life though. AB got an exciting life. He the chosen one. For him, not too many people make that type of money. For him to make all that money, to go broke, and then to make it all back again, he got something special. He blessed. He's truly blessed. I was like,
What did he blow, like $40 million?
he was worse. No, he ain't as bad as Tyson.
No. Not as bad as Tyson. But I believe he blew like 40 mil.
Mm-hmm. He ain't bad as Tyson.
Nah, Tyson's in the hundreds of millions. Tyson blew hundreds of millions. I want to say like 300 mil or some shit like that, man. Like Tyson blew. His shit is incredible.
I wonder, then they try to make it seem like people were stealing from Tyson.
Oh, Don. I think Don King might have been stealing from him.
But I don't think Don King stole from him as much as Don King was just getting a percentage for booking them fights, right?
I forget the details, but they had some other shit too.
Yeah.
They had, I think he was more than just a manager.
Yeah.
So he had his hands in Tyson's pockets in many ways.
Yeah.
Let me look it up. I'll look it up.
Legally though, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because I know Tyson ain't going for that. Tyson would have knocked that nappy ass fro off his head,
Mike Tyson sued Don King for $100 million, claiming the boxing promoter had systematically cheated him out of tens of millions of dollars over more than a decade. The legal battle concluded in 2004 when Tyson accepted a $14 million out-of-court settlement from Don King.
So he sued him for $100 million and got 14% of that, which is still a lot of money because it's million. You're talking about millions, so.
One of the things, Tyson unknowingly paid over $1.5 million to King's wife for interior decorating and more than $300,000 in fees to King's stepson. So this fool fucking Don King was like hiring his family without telling Tyson, and then like, oh, here's $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, and then just paying him for shit that Tyson probably didn't even need.
Yeah. So really, Don King he was putting his family on, off Tyson's blood, sweat, and tears.
It's cold, bro.
Cold.
Bro, I know you heard about Steve Harvey, right?
Tough. What about Steve Harvey?
Steve Harvey, it was like $30 million in taxes. His accountant would write the check, give the check to the accountant for his taxes. Well, the accountant would go,
erase the check and add 3 zeros
and write another check, or the accountant was writing the checks. But either way, the accountant would write the check to himself or his company.
Yeah. Cash
it. Steve Harvey just seen the money coming out, assumed it was the IRS, but it wasn't the IRS. It was him. This guy dies. Steve Harvey owes like $30 million in taxes.
Oh, wow.
And he had to pay all that shit.
He had to pay it back?
Yes.
Because he couldn't prove.
Well, he could prove it, but the guy was dead. And you know, the IRS, they don't give a fuck. They want their money.
Suit, nothing. Because even was like, dang, there's nothing he could do?
I mean, maybe he could sue him, but he was dead. So maybe you could have sued his estate.
Dead ass would have sued his dead ass. He would have got buried in a box. He would have got buried in a Jordan box with me. Nigga, 30 million?
Yeah, man. That's pretty wild. Listen.
Steve Harvey a good dude, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he real close with my dad. He just shouted out my stepmom. Recently, my stepmom, she has kidney problems. And Steve Harvey started a foundation to help her kitty, my dad's wife, Kitty. So I'm not really close with Steve Harvey, but my dad is Steve.
Really?
Real cool, yeah.
That's
He's
interesting.
good peoples.
Well, yeah, your dad got a lot of ties in the music business.
Yeah, a whole lot.
Yeah.
A whole lot. Steve Harvey, my dad be golfing with Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey, good dude. He's a good dude.
Interesting. Well, okay, so I wanted to ask you, man. There was a situation where you and ATM Richie got into it.
ATM bitchy.
Yeah, you guys got into it. I'm not. I don't know exactly what was the start of this, but you know what all happened with that situation.
All right. So I don't got nothing against the LGBTQ community. I don't got nothing against them. You know, ATM Richie, I guess he was pimping on transgenders. He was pimping on transgenders. He was pimping on minors. And I called him out on it. So he started calling me a 50-50 this and a PC, all these type of things when I didn't like, you got on the internet and said that you used to kidnap women, you know, on Fig and force them to pay you and you was a gorilla pimp. You said this. You feel me? He's got on the social media and said that you was the best folks they ever had, best pimp they ever had, and you know how to treat a woman. The said that, you know? The Transformer said that. And then he got on the internet and started to go after a 14-year-old little girl, Nova, Tania daughter, like. It's just weird to me, like. So that's the origin of our beef. And now it's just been getting out of control. Cause he's a fucking weirdo. He just posted a video by himself in his hood, like. Mind you, he's from Jungles. That is the biggest, like, top 4 biggest blood gangs in California, not even Los Angeles, California. He took a picture in his hood by himself. He's like, niggas talking about I can't come over here. Nigga, nobody over there with you. Like, you're not with your homies. You caught an alley, you drove by, you caught an alley. You made sure your homies was 5 alleys down, 5 blocks to the left. You took a picture, you made a video, and then you got the f out of there. Before they caught you, somebody knew. Before they knew, what's his name? I forgot his name, dang. I can call my boy, they'll tell me. I talk to the BPSs all the time. I can call the BPS, they'll tell, no, he's nobody.
And so he ended up going to your apartment or some
That
apartment?
nigga go to my house. He went to his own apartment. He didn't go to I don't live in no apartment. I don't live in no apartment. I live in a house.
Okay.
So he knocked on a random person's apartment door and said, yeah, on the dead homies, this is Jay Hood's apartment. I'm about to knock on there. I got a baseball bat. Mind you, I just got out of jail for murder, for shooting somebody. So why would you come to my house with a baseball bat? You a free hat. That's a free one. That's a free one all day. You knock on my door with a baseball bat. Let's see if you can. Let's see if you can knock this one out the park. Let's see if you know. Cause I'm gonna pitch these bullets at your ass. You know, you come bothering my family. He really a weirdo. I would really love to whip his ass though. I would love for Adrian, not Adrian. What's his name? Aiden Ross, to let me whoop anybody ass, especially ATM Richie ass. Or we should just get in on the no jumper fight card. But he ain't gonna do that. ATM bitch is not gonna do that. I think the commission would let us do it. Brand risk, because on brand risk you really that's like a professional setting. Cause that's why they didn't let Blueface beat up Ruger, huh?
Yeah, Blueface and Ruger couldn't fight. I think because Ruger was big.
Yeah, or he was too out of shape.
Yeah, and I think Blueface was experienced too.
Yeah, too in shape.
Yeah.
Isn't it? But dang, I just seen a video of Ruger knocking somebody out in the club, so. And when Ruger did fight, he won.
He did win, man. Who'd he beat?
K-Mac.
K-Mac. And I heard K-Mac could fight, too.
I know K-Mac, his content is fighting.
Okay.
Yeah, his content is all fighting. But he didn't beat Ruger. He didn't beat Ruger. He was supposed to whoop Ruger ass, too.
He just, looked like he didn't want to be there. Like, I don't know.
He looked like he didn't know what he was doing.
Right. He looked, I don't know, man. Maybe he had a long night or something. I don't know.
Well, he see, it's a difference between being willing to fight and knowing how to fight. You know? Because if you watch K-Mac, like, he throw all haymakers. If you gonna be in a boxer, all Ruger did was jab him to death. Jab. You throwing all these haymakers. So K-Mac, I think he got heart of a lion, though. He'll fight anybody. And I respect it. He just need to, I think he need to start training. Like, you like to fight, train. Seriously. Instead of, but he trains to fight, but he doesn't train to fight professionally. He trains to fight with the Faye Factory. He go to the streets and fight random people. I don't know.
He likes street fights better.
Yeah, in gloves though. Street fights in gloves. So. But I fuck with K-Mac. He got in there.
He got in there.
And they try to make it seem, that's the only thing I don't like about it is they try to make it seem like he was supposed to represent LA in that fight. Like,
I think there was like a LA Chicago versus Chicago type of vibe in the air.
Yeah, that's not cool, man. And then LA can't fight. First of all, how can you say LA can't fight? Because y'all didn't let LA choose their fighters. We let Aiden Ross choose the fighters, Aiden does not get to choose who represents.
We need like 5 LA dudes
versus
5 Chicago dudes.
Handpicked
on
though.
A boxing card.
But handpicked.
Okay.
If the streets get to handpick them, then, but I don't know. Chicago.
Who are your top fighters from LA that you would want out there?
All right. Free or just in general?
I guess we got to go free, but we could do a couple bonus jail ones.
Yeah, like, cause Braze. You got to put Braze. So we're going to cuff Braze up, put the muzzle on him, however, the leg weights and everything.
Bring him in there.
Put him in there and throw him in the, what is it called, Cook County?
In Chicago? Talking about Chicago, Cook County?
Yeah. Take him to Cook County, he gonna kick ass in there. Braze gonna kick ass in that county jail. And go get who Braze gonna fight? Rondo? You gotta put Braze, because he gotta fight somebody in jail, huh?
Who would, well, you would, okay.
Yeah, who Braze size? What's the boy name? Muwap?
Okay, they look about the same size.
Same size, huh?
From O Block, yep.
Yep, him and Muwap yeah. Oh no, we don't want him to fight C-Murder, huh? Didn't C-Murder take some cheeks or something?
I don't think so. I haven't heard that.
C-Murder? I'm not talking about C-Murder. I'm talking about C-Murder from Chicago.
Yeah. I never heard that.
The O Block?
Wait, did somebody say something like that?
I think he took some ass. One of them took some ass.
Okay, I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up.
I'm for sure look it up. I'm like almost 100% sure one of the O Block 6 who killed Duck.
Yeah.
One of them niggas took some ass.
Okay.
He probably the one that the most savage, huh? Or that just make you gay? That'll make you savage, huh? Make you just gay?
Man, I don't know, man. I can't relate to that. I don't know. I guess. You can say some savage shit, I guess.
Butter said, if you don't trust your celly, don't sleep on your belly. But, all right, so Braze versus Rondo, huh? It's either going to be Rondo or Muwap. Yeah, Muwap, huh? Because Muwap is like the... Oh, wait, when you say top 5, you talk about like people with internet presence or just... Cause I can name
any of
people
them.
that
Just
ain't
the
never
top-
been in the streets. People.
The top 5 dudes from LA. Who
All
would
right.
if you had to send 5 dudes from LA to go box 5 dudes from
Shot.
wherever or Chicago, who would you want to send?
All right, I want to go get braids. I got to get braids, right? Then, did you see the episode when me and Spody Face got into it? It was a special guest, Vale. He fought on with the meta glasses on.
Okay, I don't remember.
Remember him? He kicked some ass in the meta glasses. So I either go get Nutty or Vale.
Okay.
Cause they kicking ass. I go get 4 extra before the firework. You feel me?
Okay.
Before the 4th of July, we got 4 extra before the 4th. Who else? So me, of course.
So you got Jap 5.
Oh, Jap 5. Oh, we gotta go get
U.
Jap. Big U too old.
He's too old
He
still?
too old. Hey, fuck around, having a heart attack, a stroke in the ring. He too old.
Okay.
Big U in his 50s. I'm in 60.
Yeah.
Or unless he gonna fight Dirk Daddy.
Okay.
Or Mama Duck. He can fight either Dirk Daddy or Mama Duck. Man, oh yeah, but no, Big U.
4 extra.
4 extra. Okay. Dang, we gotta get Jap 5. Yes, you gotta get Jap 5. You gotta get Jap 5. Dang, they might get to fighting each other. We can't get 4. We can't even put the neighborhoods and the Hoovers in the same room. They're gonna fight each other.
Could they put it aside just for LA? Just to
think
rep
4 extras
LA?
to do that?
Whatever?
I know Jap 5 will, but you think 4 extras to do that?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Hell no.
I'm not gonna say for sure, but I don't know, man.
Hell no.
Well, he said straight up he wouldn't do no podcast with an enemy.
Yeah, so.
But we're just hypothetically speaking anyway.
Hypothetically, see,
Who would be the guys you'd
all
say?
right, Jap 5, Big U, me, Braze. Who's number 5? We can't, dang, I just made it racist because it's all black people, huh? We gotta get people to fight. Who's the 5th? Who is the 5th? I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna go with, I can't even think of his name. Meltdown. YL, you know YL? Meltdown, you ain't.
I don't know who that is now.
Craig. Oh, you don't know him, so dang, I can't go. Meltdown Gang, he a rapper. He from Pockethead. Fuck, I'm gonna go get Alshon, Jap manager. You know Alshon?
I know who he is.
Yeah, remember he wanted to fight 4 extra.
Did he? He did want to fight for extra? Okay.
Yes, he wanted to fight 4 extra.
Okay.
So Alshon gonna kick some ass. Yeah. So Jap 5, Jap manager, Alshon, me, Braze, Big U.
Okay.
Or and then who's Chicago? But I can't pick for Chicago, huh?
Yeah, I don't know who Chicago either. I have to ask them when I interview
Yeah.
somebody from Chicago because I don't know.
I see you be
which one
interview
of
with
them.
Big Mike a lot.
Whatever.
Yeah, I see you be interview with Big Mike.
I've interviewed him a few times.
Big Mike, he won't
wanna fight
King
Yella.
Yella. He won't Yella. He won't Yella. He won't Yella. Yella, you think Yella ducking that?
Nah, I don't think so.
No.
I think they would do it. So somebody just hasn't offered them no money. That's what I think. I think they both would do it. If you give them a bag, I think they both would do it.
Yeah, it seemed like Yella. Big Mike was accusing Yella of trying to get him blackballed, but I don't think it's that. I think just Aiden don't know who Big Mike is. Do we know who Big Mike is?
Who? Just who? Oh,
Aiden.
Aiden? He might not know, man.
He might not know who he is.
He might not be tied in to the scene, the drill scene like that.
Yeah, he this the guy who told on King Von. Like, I don't know. Aiden will definitely know who King Von is. But before Yella blackball you, shit, Dirk will probably blackball you. Like, no, that's who told on folks. He told on bro. Like, I don't know. But Big Mike, I see he want to fight Yella. I see that. he feel like Yella
They both the same size, so I think it'd be a good fight, man. They definitely
not the same
need.
size.
Yeah,
They the
I
same
mean,
probably weight
Yellow's a
class.
little. He got some weight, but as
A
far
lot.
as like height,
Yeah,
I
same
mean,
height.
they both the same, about the same size. Yellow's big dude.
Yella a big dude. Yella, Big Mike, he ain't no big dude, but he probably
He's tall. He's tall though. He's yeah.
yeah. Is he?
No, he's not. He's not like Yellow.
No.
He's kind of skinny. But I still think it'd be good. But yeah, okay. So those are your top 5 LA dudes you would send
Yeah,
against any city.
any city. We got them. I think we got me, Jap 5, Alshon, yeah, Braze. Dang, but they're gonna put their beef to the side too. And Big U. So we got to free Big U too. So Big U got to get free too. We got to put him in the muzzle and everything. However they gonna transport him, throw him whatever. They say Big U might get out.
Yeah.
That's what the internet is saying. That's all you sound. That sounds surprising. I heard the surprise in your voice.
Yeah, that would be surprising because the feds usually do not let
Nobody
them type of charges. You don't get out on bail with that shit.
I think he's fighting a Fed case. I think it's a state case. Murder is not a felony. Murder is not a state. Is not a federal case.
But he has the RICO and everything.
Oh, I think I remember big. I remember 600. Oh, we could throw 600 on the card too. He big as a mother. 600 and he work out a lot. He might kick some ass. 600, we gonna sponsor you. You coming to fight Chicago with us? 600, represent.
Yes, hip hop executive and alleged Los Angeles street gang leader Big U is the subject of a major federal case. Federal authorities indicted him on 43 felony counts, including racketeering, RICO, murder, extortion, human trafficking, wire fraud, and embezzlement.
Yeah, I just remember because they basically was saying that all the government funds he was getting, he was putting it to the streets, or he was keeping it for himself.
Keeping it, yeah. They got him on tax evasion. They got him on shit, man. Even if he beats the murder, they got him. They got
at least 10, 20 years.
I think they got some time from him, even if he meets the murder. I'm not sure they got him on that murder charge though. I mean, just looking at the evidence, it's not a slam dunk.
It's not. And then they trying to beg, like with the trying to bring him on Nipsey. They don't got no evidence.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't. They're wasting their time. I think I don't think so. Anyway.
You don't think what?
Big U had anything to do with Nipsey. So.
I don't know. I don't think that's the conversation for the camera.
Right? If it was true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's not true anyway.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it's not. Yeah. We big free that man.
Man, I interviewed Shooter not too long ago, man, and he had the situation in jail recently. He ended up with a broken hand, arm, ribs, and stabbed, man. What was your reaction to that? That was pretty crazy.
I feel like Shooter went through that can happen to anybody in the LA County jail. I don't think people really know how dangerous the LA County jail is. Like, all right, I'm gonna give you a prime example. Like, I know you seen what's trending with Young Ant. They say Young Ant just caught 2 fades, or they tried to say he got beat up, but that's not the truth, or whatever. They said that 2 people went to Young Ant's cell, how big he is, and gave him 2 fades. They went to his cell, told him, hey, yeah, you got fades. Went inside his cell, and he had to catch 2 fades. Big as he. So I don't think people really realize, like, they pulling up. The gangbangers, the police, and the gang members on the same page. Do you feel me? Destruction. They want to see us. They want to see us hurt each other. They want to see us destroy each other. And we, in LA County Jail, the blacks, the gang members, want to destroy each other. They ain't got no problem with stabbing each other, their rivals, and the police ain't got no power, don't got no problem with opening that gate. They don't got no problem with it. My boy that's in the LA County jail, his brother is part of the Baby Stone Gorillas. My boy Braves, his brother is top 5, I think. They just jumped him in the LA County jail, beat him with sticks, stabbed him, and tried to stab his eye out. Held him down, tied him up, and they stabbed him in his face, but they didn't get to stab his eye out. But they had him tied up under the bunk for days, all that. That type of stuff happens frequently. They tying you up. In the LA County jail, if you say, I can't be tied up, the rule is they tie you up. Just for, if I go in the jail, no matter, I could be a stranger, and I'll be like, hey, I can't be tied up. Just for saying I cannot be tied up, that's a LA County jail rule.
How the hell they tie you? Where'd they get rope from? I don't.
The sheets.
They use the sheets to tie them up.
Yes,
That's
they braid
wild.
the sheets. Man, they braid the sheets. I didn't participate in it.
Okay.
You know, they get the sheets, they cut it into strips, they braid them, and they tie your ass with them.
What would be the point of tying somebody up? Like, are you just trying to break them? Are you trying to hurt? It doesn't seem like you're trying to hurt them if you're tying them up. Just to harass them, just to say you did it?
Everybody have different reasons. I can only speak on the reasons that I've seen. I just seen somebody get tied up and then be under the bunk for like 9 hours. Just tied up under the bunk. Just because the police didn't want to move themselves, so they don't feel safe in the cell with each other. So they fight, and then they fight, and oh boy, tie him up. Like, man, he can't be in here with me. I'm not finna go to sleep in the cell with him. We fought. They slept, you feel me? I just see people get stabbed in their sleep. So I understand. That's a common occurrence.
Getting stabbed in your sleep.
Yes, wake up to the metal. Yes.
Damn. See, I don't think it was the fighting that people were surprised at. I think it was more the stabbing because, I think kind of maybe wrongfully assumed that it was just fades going down and that everybody, you know what I'm saying, kind of kept it within the fade category type of thing.
Until he got out and then was able to, yeah, man, that's fucked up. They did that to Shooter, man. That's fucked up, man. That's my boy. But he healed up fast. You see, he healed up real fast. Like, yeah, his ribs wasn't broke that long. His arm wasn't broke that long. He didn't have no puncture wounds in him.
He didn't have no other homies there to
Young
stop it?
Young and Hefe's there.
And, I mean, he was, like, able to stop it, but he didn't?
No, that's what I'm saying. Look, all right, so I know this sounds crazy, right? The police know what they doing. Like the police. Like it sound crazy. The police be like fake gangbangers. Like, all right, so just picture this. The sheriffs are all a bunch of Adam 22s. You get it? That makes sense?
Okay.
And then they got some of the sheriffs who love neighborhoods. You feel me? Who love the neighborhoods. And then
they might have
either grew up with them or just they was in the module with a neighborhood and the module was super cool, or they just got a rapport with neighborhoods, There's a million reasons, but I swear, there's some police that be like, neighborhood, you feel me? And that love neighborhoods, and it's gonna be like, they only gonna do move for the neighborhoods. They only gonna do pulls, bad moves, cell pops for the neighborhoods. Then you got the police that like the Hoovers. Then you got the police who like the Bloods. You feel me? You see the police, whoa, like that, the police, sheriff deputies. And then you got the police who think they Southsiders too. They got For sure you got them. Or just respect they politic and be like, hey, we know y'all about to remove him. We gonna go to lunch real quick. We gonna go to lunch. We gonna pop these doors real quick, right? And we're gonna walk. We're gonna do our walk, do our scans, and we're gonna pop this door, right? And y'all do whatever y'all gonna do. Y'all got 30 minutes. We're gonna be on break. We're gonna be at lunch. By the time we get off lunch, y'all better be done. And it happens. I've seen situations like that more than 100 times.
Sheesh.
And don't be from the, like, all right, so I seen the homie from A-Tray gas the police, right? You know what gassing is, right?
No. Throwing piss on him?
Yeah, throwing piss or shit or anything on the police. Right? So you gotta understand, the police who got hit in the face with the piss, he hates A-Tray Gangsta.
Okay.
Yeah, he hated all. Soon as you get to the module, where you from? The police ask, hey, where you from? Oh, I'm from A-Tray. Oh, you know YC? Yeah, fuck that. Fuck just homeboy. He threw piss on me. He threw this on me, threw a milk at me. You feel me? And then
They gangbanging in there.
they gangbanging in there. The police like, don't even trip. Oh, you from where? And yeah, put him on the tier. Put him on the tier with all his enemies.
You got fades.
You got
Police
fades.
are the ones.
I'm serious. They doing that. Just so that's why the Pope, like they got Mac rep. The Mac reps, they be trying to encourage the inmates not to crash out on the police. Cause you gotta, sometimes you might take off, the police might get took off on. You get took off on by an inmate from Hoover, you're not gonna like the Hoovers no more. You feel me? And then the police be having like little gangs. Like the police would be like 5 of them that's only cool with the neighborhoods. And then they, what up, cuh? Neighborhood, stupid, talking like that.
What?
Yes. The police call everybody, they know everybody gang name. Everything. When the police come down the tier, they be like, hey, what up, Wood-de-Woo? What up, J-Hood? What up, C-Star? What up, Braze?
They're throwing up gang signs
Throwing
too?
up gang. They seen, man, the police, yes. The police, yeah, but it's their job too, though. It's their job to know where everybody from. It's not their job to gangbang, though. It's not their job, but I guess they just feel like, they think this shit a game. They think it's a game. I ain't gonna lie, the police, they think it's a game, and that's not cool. Cause they be betting on it. They be betting on it. They be like, oh, who you think gonna win? Like this week, 3 neighborhoods got stabbed. The Hoovers are on one. They're on a roll. Who you think is gonna win? Who you think is gonna get stabbed next?
Jeez.
A neighborhood or a Hoover, and they had bet on it. You feel me? Like that's weird, but that's what they do. Let's do it.
Were you ever locked up with anybody famous?
I was locked up. What would you is Savi Third considered famous?
Yeah, he's my,
My
I mean, not like an A-list celebrity or nothing, but I
my
mean,
brother.
he famous, yeah?
Oh, that's my brother. I love him. My dog.
Okay.
Hell yeah. I was locked up. Like that was my celly.
Oh, he was your celly, no shit, okay.
Yeah, my celly.
How much time he got left? He should be coming home soon,
Come home in
shouldn't
like 4 months. I just
Okay.
talked to him. Told him like 4 months. Come home like 4 months. Who else have I been locked up with? Well, I've locked up with Savi. I don't know if y'all remember Boo Gang?
Boo Gang.
Now he go by Holy Cabana or something like that. Boo Gang, ah.
Boom Gang?
Yeah, he used to crash out, do dumb shit.
Yeah, I interviewed him.
Yeah, I used to be, I was in the module with him.
When he was there? No shit, okay. So, what was that like? Because I interviewed him and...
He started banging Showline in the county.
Yeah.
He was with Showline crib. They were trying to steal his grill. The 20 Bloods soloing in from 20s. They tried to steal his grill. The Showlines made him fight everybody. He was squabbling, but they were gonna take his grill. they're definitely gonna take his grill. They was about the Bloods was plotting on his grill. And okay, the Bloods was plotting on his grill and they came to his cell. And he was like, I don't know, no, I'm not no non-affiliate, I'm from Venice. I'm from Venice. And then the show lines was like, what you mean you from Venice? And he was like, yeah, K-Dog, you know K-Dog? Yeah, I be out to the beach with K-Dog. And he told me like, I could be from Showline, like I'm from Showline. So once he said that, the show lines embraced him. And so now the same people who was like telling everybody they was gonna take his grill, the show lines was like, nigga, they talking about robbing you, you gotta squabble up. Like, just for them saying they gonna rob you, you gotta fight. And then he fought like 2-3 people. I remember him fighting Lil Solo for sure from 20s. I don't remember the other dude. But yeah, he was cool. He was cool.
So this situation happens, and this were your bodyguards people. Now, are you officially done being a Crip? Was that like...
Man, I said that was it. I said that was it. Y'all niggas broke my jaw. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get away from it anyway. I just didn't know how. I didn't know nothing about that. But I said, that's it. Y'all got, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, that's y'all, that's my way out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't know y'all. I'm not from LA. I only moved down here like trying to chase a dream. Now I'm going home. But it took me a little minute. It took me a little, I ain't moved home right away. I was still thugging in LA. But man, that was it for me. You don't gotta tell me nothing. Shoot, somebody, they want me to deal, they don't have to kill me. But you see, God spared my life.
Now, did you hear about other rappers doing this?
Yeah, that's why I did it. Because I seen other rappers doing it. That's why I did it.
Okay, who are some other rappers that you seen doing it?
Shoot, Soulja Boy was talking about the blood stuff. Chris Brown was talking about the I think blood stuff. I don't know, but all them 6ix9ine, all them rappers, they all in gangs or whatever. So I'm like, oh, if they could do it, then maybe I should do it. That's how I got famous in the first place. I seen one nigga do it, so I did it. So I was so desperate trying to go to the next thing. I was just doing stupid stuff.
Doing anything to get on.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
But I was really putting myself through this.
You mentioned going to jail. What happens when you go to jail?
Man, so when I went to jail, I got tattoos on my face and everything like that. I look just like everybody else in LA. See, I got tattoos on my face, you know, but I'm like, I'm famous or whatever. These real gang members. Now, it's people in the jail who's already in there, who know I got jumped in the gang on the outside. So, like, where you from? I'm like, I'm from Florida. But in reality, I'm supposed to rep the gang that I'm in. But I didn't know that. You know, so it's like, me not repping the gang almost got me in trouble. Shoot, the in my face, like, hey, man, we don't care about that Florida stuff. You supposed to say you from here first. Then say Florida. And then I'm like, hey, man, all right, bet. Then so, what's the name? So this one dude, he was a blood. He like, well, Boot Gang said he wasn't from nowhere. He said he from nowhere. I just told him to rep my set. So he came back here. I'm like, man, I ain't say that, bro. He like, oh, he lying on you? He lying on the homie? Oh, he lying on the homie? So it wasn't that. He wanted to fight him. So instead of fighting him, he fought his older homie. And I fought the was lying.
So what if he would have been a non-affiliate?
They would have took his grill.
And then nothing nobody could have done or helped. Nobody would have helped him. Nothing.
No. No. Fuck hell no. That's gonna take the grill was good as gone. They was already set. They was already sold. When they thought he was an non-affiliate, the grill was sold already. They're like, oh yeah, he got a grill, and he was bust down too. It was bust down too. I think it's permanent. Wasn't it permanent?
It was. I think so. Yeah, he probably had a permanent grill for sure.
Because they walked to the cell.
Because if it wasn't permanent, they'd have made him take it out, right?
Yeah. So I remember them walking up to his cell and asking him, hey, let me see your grill. And he was like, they permanent. And they like, oh, it's permanent. And then I just remember they walking off, they was like, yeah, we gonna knock blood out and take his grill. I'm like, they gonna knock him out and take his permanent grill? His permanent teeth? Like, yeah, that's fucked up. But, because if it wasn't permanent, they would have just took it, you feel me? He would have unless you're not stupid. You feel me? But no, most they giving that 10 niggas come to your cell and tell you, hey, let me see that grill. Or the police gonna pop the gate. The police is gonna pop that. That's fucked up. This picture you being inside a cell, it's the size of this interview. And then 10 people who sexually frustrated, who miserable, fighting life in front of your cell talking about, hey, let me see that grill. Let me see that grill. And then they pulling out swords. You be like, where the fuck? They be having knives in there. You be like, I wonder what kind of metal is that? Where you get that from? Like, how the fuck you get that big ass piece of metal? Where you get that from? Sometimes the police will sell you a knife. Box cutters. The LA County Jail is foul, I'm telling you. That's why that stuff that happened to Baby Shooter, people were trying to make a mockery of it and laugh, but it could be them. It really could be them.
Damn, it's that easy to fuck land in the wrong place.
You're going to land in the wrong place. If you are a gang member in LA County Jail, and you're fighting a case, you're eventually going to land in the wrong place. That's why they say keep it thorough, stay the same, because the tables do turn. The tables always turn. Tables always turn. So if you are going around doing foul stuff, the table's gonna turn.
Right. So what you're saying is those guys that did that to Shooter,
the table's gonna turn.
At some point they'll land in the wrong dorm.
Yeah. They have. I was there when the dude who did that to Shooter landed in the wrong place. I was on the tier. You feel me? And then they moved him. He got up out of there. Like, I ain't gonna say he rolled it up, but they hurry up and moved him. You know? Baby Shooter is loved too. Like in the Avalons, in the gangster, I'm not just in the Avalon, in the gangster community. And even if he not loved, he got money. So it's not hard for him to be like, hey, whoever stabbed this dude, I got 1,000 for him. You know? And they gonna do it. It's probably, I don't know. I ain't gonna say that's what he doing, but the way the LA County Jail works, something gonna happen to them dudes. Now he's gonna get away with it. And Baby Shooter ain't going back to jail. After that experience, he ain't going back to jail. I think he was doing too good already. Living in the gated community, having his money. He around the at least B-list celebrities, right? He around them all day. So he'll be all right, but it's messed up. That's a messed up situation.
What do I keep hearing about X4 in there? I keep hearing X4 got all types of problems. I don't know if that's something you can speak on or not, but
from what I hear, X4 in there, a victim. I heard he like doing all type of buster shit. It's bad. I heard this is bad for him. I heard his homies like abandoned him. I heard his homies abandoned him, but some people over there who love him, but overall, they're not fucking with X4. And I heard he is a human punching bag.
But he's not in PC though, right?
I didn't hear he was in PC.
Right.
I heard he did some PC shit, like go to the hole on purpose or PC. I don't think he in PC. I just think that I don't know, to be honest. Call C-Star. I could call C-Star and ask him. Would it call him?
We could call him. Yeah, is C-Star still locked up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Call C-Star. I'll call him on Instagram. Hey, buster ass nigga.
I feel you, cuz.
Hey, I'm on Camp Capone.
Camp Capone, cuz. What's up with cuz? You want
What up, dog? What's going on?
what's going on, big guy?
Chilling, man.
Hey.
Just starting or you finna wrap it up?
No, hey, what's going on with X4? Cause he said, Camp Capone said he been hearing X4 is on regular like 40 time and getting his ass whipped in the county and shit like that. You know what told me you doing?
Honestly, these niggas are all chasing clout for real. Like, all that shit, his name too big, bro, for one person to just come out with a story and ain't nobody else heard of that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, anything, we was down there, nigga. It ain't nothing getting past nobody on no floor whatsoever on hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, anything one person saying and it ain't 50 niggas backing the story up, it didn't happen, bro. The county jail ain't
Yeah,
like
that's
that. You know
true
what I'm saying?
too. Where's he at?
I think on the 2000 floor, but I ain't gonna lie, from my understanding, bro, cause they ain't programming the way I know him to program. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what I said. I said like
Like
I
that little
heard.
nigga, that little nigga really could fight, and he like a tough little nigga. You feel me? To be so like itty bitty and shit, and he talking about he in there like telling certain niggas like, oh yeah, I'm too important to fight and shit like that. Like,
What? Wait, what? You can't.
that's what I heard.
That's
But
crazy.
could be shit be rumors, but I ain't gonna lie, I heard that from one of them from the hood.
Oh yeah. See what I was saying was
But all that weird ass shit, this nigga King Pill talking about, oh, he got shitted on and all that weird
man,
ass
yeah,
shit.
man,
Like,
hell,
y'all just,
nigga don't even believe nothing King Pill say. King Pill is not tapped in.
real.
King Pill probably don't talk to no active
Hey,
gang
tell
member.
that nigga I'm doing my first interview with Cuz. I ain't fucking at him.
You heard he said when he come home he gonna do his first interview with you.
Let's do it.
He said let's do it. He ready.
Yeah, for sure. I'm fucking this one. I ain't fucking with Vlad or Adam. I'm coming right there.
Yeah. But
Y'all just started or y'all wrapping up?
we wrapping up. But I'm gonna hit you. We just want to ask you that.
Alright, just tell me when you leave.
Yup.
Yeah.
That's their ass nigga. Oh, but yeah, so he said
A lot of over exaggerating going on the internet. Then.
a whole lot of that. But he said that oh boy is not dang homies hitting me. He's saying oh boy is not performing how he's supposed to, so he said he heard that from his own homies. But he said hey, I'm too important to fight. That'll get you stabbed in jail. I'm too important. That you can't do that. You can't say that. Apparently you can though. He's saying this shit. Yeah, see, mind you, C-Star's this big.
Is he?
He's this big.
He's like my size.
This big,
Or a little
but
smaller.
small.
But just built.
Yeah, and going through it, doing all that, with all the gangsta activity, with all the tough guy shit. I done seen him stand on big business on multiple occasions. So shit. Oh. I think they just how tall is X4?
Man, he's small, man. He's probably
Like C-Star size, huh?
probably maybe a little taller.
Like 5 what?
Man, I'm gonna guess like 5'6", 5'7".
C-Star like 5'6", 5'7".
Okay.
Or 5'5".
Yeah.
He little.
Yeah.
But C-Star, I just see C-Star stab, fight, everything. So, I don't know why a nigga think he too important to fight. You fighting life. They could give you life in prison. You better get, especially you should be full of anger and aggression. Like, this is your life. Like, I don't know. Maybe he gonna beat it. Ain't no video? Ain't the robbery like on video or shit like that?
I don't think so. They got witnesses though.
But just because you got witnesses don't mean the witnesses gonna come to court.
It's true. It's true. I mean, witnesses don't come to court, but I think they did already come to court one time on some
Oh, if they came to court at preliminary, okay, so you have the right to face your accuser, right? Period. You have the right to face your accuser. You ain't gotta. They only have to give you that right one time. So if the victims or the witnesses, whoever, come to preliminary hearing and you cross-examine them, they don't have to come to trial. They don't have to come to trial.
Really? How do they prosecutors use that as evidence?
Because
it's got to be done in front of a jury, right?
No. Because they use the transcripts.
Yeah, but really?
Positive. Like they'll be like, hey, I can't, how am I supposed to cross-examine this dude? He's not here. They'll be like, well, use the transcripts that happened in preliminary hearing. And the way they'll do it is they'll put a detective up there and they'll question and answer exactly like it was in preliminary hearing. Like, so say in preliminary hearing, they was like, did you see the shooter? And they said, oh yeah, he had some white Air Forces on, some Valavasas jeans, and a pink Valavasas shirt, right? And if the witness who said that did not come to court for trial, they had just put a detective up there. And then the detective would be like, hey, did you see the shooter? I mean, the district attorney would be like, did you see the shooter? And the detective would say, yes, I seen the shooter. He was wearing some white Air Forces, some blue jeans, and a pink shirt. And
I didn't know this.
Yeah, for sure. I done seen it happen.
So don't cross-examine the witness then.
No.
During any type of pre-trial or preliminaries or anything.
That's why it's a wobbler, right? Because if you don't cross-examine them at prelim, that means that they'll say that you waived that right. You waived that right. It was just like, but you, see, that's why they need to change that law.
That is a crazy thing. I've never heard that. Wow,
I'm sure.
I learned something new.
I'm sure I've seen it happen to hundreds of people. Literally hundreds of people.
How is that even that? That's crazy. That's gotta be unconstitutional, bro.
It gotta be, but they no.
Because you gotta be able to do that shit in front of a jury.
In front of a jury, yeah, but they feel like you had your opportunity at preliminary.
But that's not even the important time to do it.
It's not important at all.
The preliminary is like.
But it says you have the right to face your accuser. It doesn't say you have the right to face your accuser in front of a jury trial. It says you have the right to face your accuser.
Is that just a California thing, or is that?
I don't know about. I know it's a LA County. I think it's a California thing for sure.
Damn.
I've seen it happen. It happened to my boy Diamond from NHP. It happened. That's the only person on hand off the top of my head I can remember.
What do you think about the cops pulling up to No Jumper, trying to question Munchie B about Draco?
I think the cops watching No Jumper. The cops watching No Jumper. The cops got the YouTube app downloaded on their phone. The cops know what's going on. And I feel like Munchie handled it the correct way. He said he's gonna have his lawyer tap in. And shit. That's scary. That scares me.
That's kind of crazy that they would go to No Jumper. Do you think they would just go to his house?
That's how you know they watching No Jumper. That's how you know they like, man, Munchie ain't never been late to a episode. You feel me? And so, yeah, you would think that they would have just went straight to his house. I would think they'd go straight to his house too, but. Or if they want to talk to him, isn't he like on bail or something? Or he fighting the case or something?
Is Munchie fighting the case?
Or he just beat the case, huh?
I think he did get arrested a while back, but I don't know if he's
fighting
I don't know what happened with it. But that's right, because I think he did go to jail or something.
Yeah. I would thought they'd like go to a court date or something. You feel me? Anywhere but No Jumper. But it do kind of make sense them going to No Jumper because they wanted to talk to Adam too. So they feel like killing two birds with one stone.
It's this place to work too, so.
Yeah, they'll pop up at your job.
Yeah, they will.
They'll pop up at your job. They love popping up at your job. They love doing that because that embarrasses you. And the police love embarrassing the people they finna arrest, so. But yeah, that's cold. I just think that for the but first they said it was CHP, like California Highway Patrol. First they said it was CHP, but then they said it was them peoples. So it's like, why would CHP come up there?
Why would they even try to question Munchie? Like, I think
you can't see.
Everybody.
Like, what the fuck? Like, boo.
I mean, come
What
on,
did you hear?
The police got to know that he's just gonna not talk. I mean, he's not gonna tell him anything.
Man, he can't see nothing. He can't be an eyewitness. So like that's what he has the best defense. I don't know. I didn't see nothing gonna say. What did you hear? What did you hear? The same shit you heard. Nigga, what the fuck? They can't. He had the perfect defense. And the way he gonna conduct himself. Munchie is not finna say nothing. Munchie is not no snitch. Munchie not, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're not gonna get nothing.
Yeah. It just seemed like it's a waste of time. Maybe
Waste
they're
of
just
time.
going through it. Maybe just to.
I think they have to do it.
Maybe.
Their supervisor, their boss probably chewing them out. Tell them, man, we have a high profile murder case. We have a high profile murder, rising star, and we need answers.
Draco like the only hip hop murder that someone hasn't been arrested for.
Yeah.
Everybody, you talking Fulio, Mo3, Pop Smoke, King Von, Duck. I mean, all the top hip hop murders that have went down. Even the dude Trouble from Atlanta.
Yeah. That is the only unsolved hip hop murder, huh?
Nipsey, someone got arrested for that. XXX Tentacion.
I don't know. You are correct.
It might be the only one.
The only one in a long time.
Even what's his name that got killed at the chicken spot?
Oh yeah, what's
Roscoe's.
going on with that? They ain't never talk about that, huh?
He got convicted. Well, I think the son, I think, is still fighting it. He's still claiming insanity. He's like smearing shit on himself and everything to try to claim insanity, from what I hear. But I mean, I think his dad already got convicted, and the chick, I think, already got convicted too.
Now, do you think that you think the son should get life?
Do I think he should get life?
You gotta.
He killed a dude, right?
His daddy told him to do it. He was following his parents' instruction. If your father, right?
He was still a gangster, right?
Who?
The son.
From the same gang as his father. So if his father influenced him to commit this murder robbery, you don't think his father influenced him to gangbang?
Yeah.
So if we gonna be honest, this dude was doomed from the start.
Sure.
He never had a chance.
Sure.
So
should we just ignore murders because the person was raised wrong?
No, we should not ignore murders, but I feel like more guilt should be placed upon that parent, and maybe if the community, the government, the schools, whoever would have just cared a little bit more, got that kid out of that household, or
it's fucked up. I agree, bro. If you're saying things are fucked up for some kids and they don't have a chance, bro, that you're absolutely 100% right, bro.
You got to think, his father was like, son, come on, let's go grab that 9.
Wait for you.
Yeah, go take this, go rob or shoot him. Go snatch the chain, shoot him, rob him, kill him, and bring it back to daddy.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Bring the chain back to daddy, I'm gonna sell it.
Bro, I couldn't imagine. My dad, I mean, I did everything I could to keep whatever shit I had going on away from my family and my dad. Yeah. I would never involve my family in any type of criminal activity, bro. That's just nuts.
And you, like, I have a son. That's why I'm like, if my son went to jail for any crime, like King Yella recently, he said, man, I feel like a failure because my son doing this, my son doing that. You know, even though he did like try to blame Bond off 1700 and Bloodhound Lil Jeff, he still said like, nigga, it's his fault, you feel me? He still took some accountability and said like, damn, man, that's fucked up. Like, even though my son want to be like all these other people and Now he in jail for a robbery and I can't bail him out and my son shouldn't have to rob. My son shouldn't have been doing that. My son should know, he know right from wrong. So even like how Yella feel, no matter what crime your child commits, you gonna feel like it's your fault because you should have raised him better. You feel me? It shouldn't be in his head. So for you to tell your child to go unalive this man and rob him.
Yeah, but I think Yella was trying to keep his son out of trouble, and his son was just determined.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
To go that route versus this other
Dude.
The other dude. It seemed like the dad was
Wanted him to
pushing
be in
him
trouble.
in that
Yeah,
direction.
that's what I'm saying. And King Yella was trying his hardest to keep his son out of trouble, but he still, and his son basically was like, "Fuck that, I'm gonna get in trouble," and King Yella still feels like he's at fault, because he is, because this your legacy, this your child. You feel me? You supposed to show him a different way. And that's why my hat goes off to King Yella. I salute him. He, even though he put all his business in the social media, he went and bailed his son out. He just went and got his son, brought his son home. So
Look, some kids are determined to gangbang, and they're determined to be gangsters, and they're determined to be ups. I mean, sometimes it just happens. I think. I don't think it's always the parents' fault. Sometimes it is.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'm just not sure it's the parents' fault.
But in the what's the boy name? What's his name who got the chain snatch to kill PnB Rock? That was his father's fault. 100%. PnB Rock, that's who got killed. The little boy who killed him, that was his father's fault. And I don't feel like they should get that little boy life.
Because the way he was raised. You think they should give him a break?
Yes. I feel like he should get juvenile life.
Was he juvenile when he did it?
Yeah, he was 16.
Oh, well then, okay. Well, from what I understand, he's trying to get insanity, so he's trying to get a lot less time, I guess.
You know he was a minor?
No, I didn't. I mean, I probably heard. I probably just forgot.
That's right, because somebody even kid. That's messed up. He dead and gone. Nobody even talk about him no more.
Who, PnB Rock?
Yeah, they don't talk about him no more. I don't hear that. Yeah. All right, so I got a question for you, right? You just brung up Fulio, right? Now, you interviewed a few people from Jacksonville, huh?
I interviewed Fulio 2 different times, and I interviewed the dude that was driving the car when he got killed.
Oh, Murder?
Yeah, I interviewed
Murder 55. I fuck with Murder. I like his music.
And I interviewed 2 of his little homies also.
Oh, so you only entered KTA. You only interviewed KTA. You never interviewed ATK, like nobody from A side, huh?
Yeah, but that's not because I wouldn't. I tried to interview them. They wouldn't. They didn't want to fuck with me.
They was cool, huh? Just because you was like, no.
I think it's I was fucking
Fulio.
Fulio.
Yeah, they was serious.
Which was crazy because I'd see Fulio on Vlad, and then they'd go do Vlad or No Jumper, and then they go do No Jumper.
Yeah.
But none of them would fuck with me, and I'm like, I don't.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, you hold me to a different standard than everybody else.
That's weird, huh?
It is.
Yeah. All right, but so you were paying attention to that whole war, beef, and everything, right? They said since Fulio died, that year was 2024. He died 2024. By the end of that year, they said the murder rate in Jacksonville was cut in half, right? And now they saying the murder rate in Jacksonville is like, you know what I mean? Like Fulio dying, like stopped the war. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, so me and I'm gonna say I'm not even gonna name drop them. Some Potters. We was talking about just like the world we live in and black on black crime and stuff like that, right? And somebody made a point. He said, like, violence amongst the community is never okay, but sometimes it's necessary, right? And do you think that And I'm not dissing Fulio. Do you think that it was necessary for Fulio to die? Because if Fulio dies, right, murder rate cut in half in Jacksonville. War over. If Fulio didn't die, people would have kept dying. War would have never ended. People would have continued to pass away, right? Do you think like that was like what was best for the city? The death of Fulio? I know that sounds crazy. We can look that up. What's the difference between the murder rate in Jacksonville before the death of Fulio and after?
Yes, the murder rate dropped significantly in Jacksonville following the June 2024 death of rapper Julio Fulio. This drop is attributed to a major reduction in gang-related killings rather than the rapper's death itself. Police arrested key figures involved in the gang war, causing a sharp decline in local turf violence. The city recorded 59 murders in 2024, which was the lowest number in over 2 decades. This was a steep drop from the 159 homicides in 2023.
So, and you said 100 and how many? 2023?
23 was 159, and 24 it dropped down to 59 murders. So
100 less people died.
Yep, and they're saying that a lot of them were gang related.
Yeah, so when Fulio died, it saved 100 other lives, basically. If Fulio did not die, the murder rate would have been in the hundreds again. Because it said, that's basically what it said, right? Because it was gang-related murders. It was all, and you can listen to his music. I can name about 50 dead ops, no cap. Like, so, me and another potter was arguing, and he said, shit, he feel like the people who killed Fulio, because they was, this we was talking about. Sean Gaffright, he did the GoFundMe, and you know that he was saying like how he started believing in God and all that stuff, right? And they was like, man, how the fuck he believe in God and doing all this, but he just killed Fulio. And then the other potter, he said, man, he did God's work. And he killed the demon. And he saved lives. Fulio was out there getting people hurt. Fulio was out there getting people killed.
Yeah, I remember when I interviewed Big Homie CC, he was telling me that he had information that Fulio was in on the hit that killed Ace's brother and 2 homies. And that was the main reason why that the war it was never going to end.
Yeah.
Because Ace's brother got killed and 2 homies got killed. Yeah. That's the day he got shot like 9 times.
8 times in his ass.
You feel me? They've tried to kill this man in other states, like hours outside of Florida. So like for him to be like posting his location and showing who's with him and telling everybody they turned in every location they go, I just think that was a lapse in judgment. It was a bad call. You know what I'm saying? He got shot in that same car he was in before. You feel me? Just wasn't moving militant enough, man, because, like, you know, I was told he was on the drill that the guy Ace got shot on. You feel me? Like, so if you took place in that type of activity, man, this guy survived. You feel me? And you also know this guy have a nice amount of money to play with. You cannot be moving like that. Like me, we call it dangling. You feel me? He was dangling. You feel me? He was lacking too hard, bro. Like I couldn't believe it. Like when I was seeing like the footage, I'm like, man, he posted that.
Yeah. Zion died first though. Fulio's cousin died first. And that's with Trey Shorty, and they said Ace was involved in that, allegedly. And I don't believe that. I'm just saying what the YouTube documentary be saying. You know, so hell no, the war was never gonna end. But the only way the war would have ended is even if Young and Ace died, even if Young and Ace would have died, I don't think the war would have ended. Because Fulio was beefing with the west side of Jacksonville, which is ATK, Young and Ace, GMK, all them dudes, and he was beefing with the east side of Jacksonville, Spinner Beans, Whopper with a Chopper, J. Breezy. So this is Fulio beefing with the whole east side and the whole west side. If Young and Ace get killed, they still war with the east side. You know what I'm saying? Fulio passed away. Now the north side of Jacksonville shut down. And then now the police, it seemed like, this is what it really seemed like. It seemed like as soon as Fulio died, the police was like, all right, Fulio dead. We gonna take all Fulio homies to jail. Cause that's what, Fulio died the very next day, Kenny Caps went to jail for selling an undercover informant an ounce of crystal. 24 hours later, then, what's his name? La Cracker, Fulio right-hand man. He goes to jail for a pistol. Then Max, we got Max, he go to jail for a pistol. All the Fulio homies, and then they went and they killed the little 7-year-old boy. All the Fulio homies is in jail now. And most of them telling. They're all in, like, all the key figures in the Jacksonville drill, rapping, they all in jail. And a lot of them are telling now on Ace homies. Because Kenny Caps, he just told in the Fulio murder case, he got on the stand and said that they did it, and they talked to him and they told him that they did it the night before Fulio died. And then Kenny Cap's older brother is telling. Then, what's his name? K Shorty telling now. You know, so it really seemed like the war is over. The war is over in Jacksonville, at least the musical war. But shit, numbers don't lie. 159 when he's alive, 59 when he's dead. And you gotta think about this too. He died in June, in the middle of the year. So how many of them 59 murders had to do with Fulio? Because, you know, the 59 murders, you don't know how many of those happened before June, before his death. And you would think that after Fulio passed away, it'd spike the shootings. You feel me? More shootings had happened. But no, it went down like that. So that means he had to be doing some spinning by himself. That means he was either...
Or they locked up some key people, like you said.
Yeah, they locked up some key people. Either the people that he was paying or he died. Yeah. The people that he was funding, I mean, they locked up some key people and he was dead, so nobody on his side could fund the war no more. Maybe Fulio was paying people to go slide, you know? So now people not too enthusiastic about going to go do a hit because now they not getting paid for it no more, you know?
I remember one of his homies got shot after that too, a month or two after he died.
Hell yeah. I think his god brother.
Was it his god brother?
Yeah, his name, Lil Jarvo.
Okay. Yeah.
Lil Jarvo.
Yeah, that's right. I interviewed him. Yeah.
He got shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jarvo, yeah.
I mean, it definitely must have not been over. They was still trying to get rid of everybody else.
Yeah, they try to get rid of everybody. They try to get rid of everybody else. But what I'm saying, sufficient, like, is it sufficient? It was a sufficient drop in murders.
Damn.
But you never answered the question.
What was the question?
Do you think that the death of Fulio was necessary to establish peace in Jacksonville?
So, I think they were already kind of on a road. I think the war was already dying down. I think it was slowing down already. They had been killing each other for
4 years, 5 years.
You know what I mean? Like, how many people can die and how many people can go to jail before the energy's not the same, you know?
Yeah, shit.
You know, unless you got young guys coming up that have that same energy, which they probably don't. Maybe they do. I don't know.
Probably do. You gotta think.
I mean,
These are two popping rappers.
I guess if you're paying people,
Yeah, or just
but I mean, you know, Ace too. You could say the same thing about Ace. You could say if Ace would have died, probably would have had the same outcome or
Like
similar.
what
A drop in the murder rate would have dropped.
because they was still 1200 was still there.
Julio's from a gang too, right?
Yeah, he's from 6 Block.
Yeah.
But Fulio is from a gang that he started. 6 Block is a gang that Fulio started. Right? Hilltop Apartments, that's a hood that been there.
An established gang. You mean.
Yeah. But in 1200 is a hood. You feel me? That's been there and is gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't know. I just think I feel like Fulio was hurting people out here. You feel me? And then you can even just hear the difference in their music too. Like Ace, he has a relationship with God. Like if you listen to his music, he got a relationship with God. And all even the ATK, a lot of them was like Muslim. You feel me? Even though they talk they shit like, oh, we pray for war, and my Aki, he don't eat no pork, he just like beef, and you feel me? They got a relationship with God. Fulio was on demon time. I'm a demon, and I hang with the devil, and you feel me? The devil trailing me, calling me home, and you feel me? Stuff like that, like shit like that.
Voodoo.
Yeah, voodoo, all that.
Yeah.
So I just, God gonna bless the people who know him.
All right. Well, I wanted to ask you, man, were you ever locked up with Four Leaf?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I was going to court with 4 Leaf. We were both fighting our case. We was both fighting our case at the same courthouse. Torrance. I was there when 4 Leaf lost trial.
Oh.
I was in the court tank when 4 Leaf lost trial. Me and him had the same lawyer. No, let me rephrase that. I fired the lawyer 3-4 years prior. And then we at court, and I just happened to see this mother lawyer come to the bars to come talk to 4 Leaf, and I told 4 Leaf, fire him, get rid of his ass, he's trash. Worst money lawyer can buy. This is the worst lawyer money can buy. He is playing you. Don't spend your money on Frank Duncan. Do not spend your money on Frank Duncan, world. He couldn't even save his mama. Frank Duncan could not save his mama. He was his mom's lawyer, and his mom got the death penalty.
Damn. Eesh.
Some shit, huh?
Yeah, that is.
And his mama got the death. He had a crazy ass, his mom, crazy ass case, like his mom killed his wife or some shit like that. My lawyer and 4 Leaf lawyer, I think it's like his mom killed his wife. He couldn't save his mama.
Damn. How much time did he get for his case?
Life.
He got life?
Yeah.
Damn.
You talking about 4 Leaf, right?
Yeah.
He got life.
How long were you guys locked up together?
Yeah.
Because I heard he wild too.
Yeah, he wild. He crazy. Yeah, he crazy. He crazy. But he more structured. But he 4 Leaf cold, dude. He cold, I ain't gonna lie. He like a modern day Big U. Like an up and coming Big U.
Oh.
Without Big U was just smart enough not to get life in prison. So, yeah. But hell yeah. 4 Leaf, like the structure that he be on and how he make the Crips move like they in the military.
So he's running the show.
He run the show.
When he's around.
Yeah. But he intimidate and he scare his enemies. He intimidate and he scares his enemies, and he spoil his homies. Like, if that makes sense, like, if you from neighborhood and you in a module with 4 Leaf, you gonna have a bag full of store whatever drug you like, you have unlimited of it, unlimited food, unlimited everything. You feel me? Land in the milk and honey. If you from neighborhood, you around 4 Leaf, he gon', cause he having it. He having a lot of everything. So he gonna make sure that all the troopers, all the killers, all the stabbers, all the crash outs have everything. And he's gonna make sure that you know the reason you have everything is because of him. So when he asks you to do something, you better volunteer. It's people, they volunteering. Like, pick me, 4 Leaf. I want to go do it. I want to stab him. You feel me? Oh, I want to do it. I want to fight him. You feel me? Because I know they're gonna get a reward. And something that has its pros and its cons. You feel me?
Did you ever see him fight anybody?
Hell no. Everybody be scared of 4 Leaf. Nobody fights 4 Leaf.
Nobody?
I never seen him fight. I seen him assault. I seen him sock a nigga in the court tank. And,
oh wait, you guys got in a rumble in the court tank or something, didn't you?
Yeah, court tank, yeah.
Okay.
But nobody fought him back.
Nobody fought him back?
He hitting hard. People were scared of him. Have you seen him?
No, I haven't. Wait, I think I did a while ago. I seen a picture of him. He was a big buff dude, right?
It's a matter of fact, it's a video of him. It's a video of him just socking somebody in the cell, and the nigga didn't fight back. He do that a lot. I don't know why. People scared of him like that. And I don't know. But me and 4 Leaf was cool. We was cool in the county jail.
What happened with this rumble?
I fought somebody from East Coast 8-9, and he didn't like the way the fight was going. So he like, or that's enough. But I'm already turned up. You feel me? Like, I'm like, no, nigga, this like, no, I'm not, like, this ain't got nothing to do with you. Like, you feel me? You from 40s. Like, nigga, I'm gonna fight this nigga from East Coast. Even though it's neighborhood East Coast. I'm like, I'm on me and Cub squabbling. You feel me? And he put out a box cutter. He like, 40 trip, I said it's over. He put out a box cutter. And then Abdamu said he wanted to, all right. So me and the nigga from East Coast, we have, I can't even, Tiny Nugget from 8-9 East Coast. That's his name, Tiny Nugget. Me and Tiny, we inside the court tank. I'm sitting inside the court tank. Tiny Nugget press come in there, like a line coming there from CCB court. So Tiny Nugget coming there, extra out. Where you from? I bang on Cub. Where you from? Neighborhood crib. I'm like, yup. Stevens Village. She like, neighborhood East Coast. I'm like, oh, you finna get down. Like, you already know, cuz. Like, you done, you from over there, we finna get down. This is when I was burnt out, like, on that type of time, and I'm not on that time no more. But I pull out my shirt, and then the nigga, that Damu was like, hey, where you say he from? And then nigga like, nigga, I said, I'm from East Coast. So he like, oh, I'm from Swans. Oh, nigga, yeah, we gonna get down. So, but my altercation was first. It was like, that's how the LA County Jail can get. Like, it could be, you can walk inside the court tank, and me and you could be talking, Cam, but it's 30 other people in this court tank. And you or me might say something that catch the attention of one of these 30 people, or 2 of these 30 people, and now they like, oh, now we wanna fight too. Right, so, nigga Swan like, I wanna fade too. So, I'm like, nah, I need mine first. Like, you feel me? I don't fight behind, first of all, I'm not finna fight behind no blood. I'm not finna, you feel me? I'm not finna fight no crip behind no blood at the end of the day. Like, I'm not, cause that's like running the blood. That's like running a crip with a blood. And you can get in trouble for that. You could for sure get in trouble for that. Cause they can make it seem like I caught a blood back fade. You feel me? No matter where you from. All right, so we get it in. 4 Leaf was like, box cutter, nigga, 40 crip, then I say it was over. I'm angry, mad. Then the nigga from Swan like, I still need mine. And then 4 Leaf blitz cuz. Or, oh no, 4-Leaf didn't blitz him. 4-Leaf blitz the nigga from Swan like I need mine too. And then another 4-Leaf like, nigga, I said it's over with. And another blood said something like what you nigga they like something. I don't remember, everything happened so fast. 4-Leaf crashed the nigga bad. You feel me? And then when 4-Leaf crashed, old boy from East Coast and old boy from Swan started squabbling. And old boy from Swan got the best of the nigga from East Coast. I think his name was my boy Matt. Oh, Mad Mo from Swan. Mad Mo from Swan ended up fighting Tiny Nugget. Man, it was just a wild day that day.
So 4-Leaf beat up a blood dude?
Yeah, beat up a blood.
And then he beat the dude from East Coast up too?
No.
Or just a blood dude?
4-Leaf beat a blood up, and then a blood. I ain't gonna say he beat up Tiny Nugget, but got the best of Tiny. Everybody was fighting. That day was like 7 fights after that, even after that. So it was like 4-Leaf would just be hitting people. I don't know why people be so scared of that dude. I don't know why. I mean, 4-Leaf, he a problem. He really like that though. He really like, his intimidation plays a part in his influence, you know? He don't give a fuck. He got life. You gotta think, a big old war turtle looking motherfucker.
How big is he? Is he like 6'5"?
Man,
6'4", 6'3"?
he like 6'2".
6'2". How old were you when you first went to the county jail?
18.
18. So how was your first fights going in?
I was winning my first fights. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared for my first time in the county jail. A lot of grown ass men. The county jail was different back then too. It was more dangerous.
More dangerous. Okay. What was more people getting stabbed?
The craziest thing, the knives was worse. The knives in the county jail are better now. That's crazy. I guess only a convict would know the difference. But in 2011, when I was 18, it was a lot of razors. So it was a lot of slicing going on, not puncturing, you know? So a lot of people was getting sliced, and they had East Max open. East Max, Gladiator School. East Max is the most dangerous place in the world. Remember how I told you they got the police who think they gangbang?
Yep.
All right, so it'd be the police who think they gangbang who would put 40 people from the same hood in one dorm. Why would you do that? Like, what the fuck? 40 people from the same gang in one dorm, and all these in jail for murder, dude. Like, all these in jail for murder, attempted murder, or something, right? And they not fighting each other because they homies. So they can't fight each other. So they like, no, we ain't fighting each other. When the enemies come, we're gonna fight the enemies. So imagine 40 Hoovers in one dorm.
Oh yeah, that's a problem.
And then one neighborhood Crip come, or one anything that beef with Hoover come land in the module. They giving people 7, 8 fades. 8, that's what East Max was, 8 fades. Get jumped. Get back there, get your ass woe out.
Now I got a question, man. So you guys beef with the East Coast, but you get along with the neighborhoods. But the East Coast roll with the neighborhoods?
Yeah.
How does that work?
The East Coast we are on the east side, and neighborhood is on the west side.
Okay.
But even though East Coast is the east side, neighborhood it varies. How could I? Because some of the neighborhoods don't like us.
Okay.
Some of them don't like us. And shit, we don't like some of them. You feel me? But I don't gangbang no more. Like I don't gangbang no more. But yeah, some of them dudes don't like us, and they don't like. You feel me? And some of my homies don't like them. But it ain't like no beef where we trying to unalive each other. It's just like they know who we cool with, who we fuck with, and we know who they cool, who they fuck with. I think I don't know. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna keep that comment to myself.
Okay. All right. So, what was your first fight in county?
My first fight in LA County Jail when I was 18 was E.C. Pep from One Island, East Coast. I knocked his teeth out. He's older. Knocked his teeth out. East Max 334. Blood Dorm. Oh, yep, I felt like the man.
So you get to a blood dorm, and the first dude you got to fight is a Crip.
Yeah, I'm glad I was
the
fighting.
Bloods didn't want none?
No, hey, hell yeah, they was tripping. No, it's so crazy. I almost got DP'd because I was naive and I didn't know the county jail rules, right? So we come in East Max. East Max is different. It's different. I was in the blood dorm. So just imagine 90 bloods in one dorm. 90.
90?
90.
How many Crips?
8.
Oh,
9.
man.
10.
They doing you guys dirty.
Foul. Yeah. See? So I come inside the dorm. And they tell me to wash my hands and shit. I wash my hands. And Philly P from Circle City, Paru, he walk up to me, he like, hey, blood, where you from? I bang the hood. And then he was like, hey, you got a problem with the P? And I'm like, no. I don't from Circle City, we don't beef with y'all. I'm like, no. He's like, all right, power up and spin off. All right. I didn't know that he was asking like to fight. You feel me? Cause I beef with Centerview and I beef with some Parus I beef with, you know? So he was asking me, do I got a problem with any Parus? And I didn't know that. You feel me? So the homies got like, nigga, what he asked you? He asked you what? I'm like, yeah, he asked me this. They like, oh no, y'all gotta get down. Like, no, nigga, those is fighting words. I'm like, I didn't know, like, those is fighting words. They like, yeah, he like marked you out. Like, nigga, he going around telling niggas you ain't on nothing. Like, you ain't tripping. I'm like, what you mean? No, I'm tripping. Like, what you mean? You feel me? And then I went back to Philly P. And I'm like, hey, you tripping? Like, you want to get out with me? He like, no, I never said one. Like, you feel me? Dead at the issue. But, hell yeah, the Bloods was, and then they got me out the dorm. Like, man, shit, East Max, all right, East Max is like 6 phones. The Southsider is 12 phones altogether. The Southsiders got 6 phones and the Blacks got 6 phones, right? Now, East Max.
White dudes don't got no phones?
No.
Are there any white dudes in the dorm?
Ain't no white people in jail, in the LA County Jail. They all trustees.
No way.
Yeah, they don't.
White people don't get arrested in LA?
They go to the trustee module.
Oh.
They don't put it with the gang members.
Really?
Hell no. If they do, it's 1 out of 1,000,000, and then they gonna run with the Southsiders. The white boys gonna run with the Hispanics, which I don't understand why. Because like skinheads don't like nobody. If it ain't white, it ain't right. You feel me? So I don't understand why they run with the Hispanics. You feel me? Especially when the Hispanics is like the people who they be trying to like oppress the most. You feel me? Like Donald Trump is trying to get rid of them. You feel me? But then a white convict don't share the same viewpoint as Donald Trump, right? I wouldn't think so.
Probably not.
But they probably have.
Usually the white type of criminal dudes that I always ran across, they were always like just anti-government altogether.
Yeah. Yeah, kinda. Yeah. I don't. The white people that I ran into in jail, they were just racist.
Really?
I've seen a white boy get killed because he was married to a black woman.
Are you serious?
Dead serious. Because he fell in love with a black woman. They killed him. He went to visit because he went to visit and he had a black wife.
Was this in prison or county?
In prison.
And they killed him because he had a black wife, bro. That's cold, man.
Killed him.
That's damn.
It's crazy, yeah.
That is.
Mm-hmm. I seen somebody get stabbed almost to death because they seen his pictures and he had a black baby. I've seen, first of all, the white people in jail are ruthless. Ruthless. Guaranteed most dangerous people. Whites are the most dangerous people on the prison yard.
Really?
Yeah. Because they kill it's a science to them. It's a science. Everything is like a science to them. Like, and honestly, the most gruesome shit I've seen on the yard, the most gruesome shit I've ever seen in jail in general, the white boys did it.
Have you ever been there when like a white blood or Crip showed up?
Yeah, but now that rule is over now. Like how it used to be, just because if you a white, that's what tripped me out. Because the Woods, they be like, if you a white from a black gang, you can't be around them. They gonna try to kill you. But if you a white boy, but you a Southsider, it's good. Like, it's cool. And that tripped me out. Like, we all human, one. But, nigga, the Mexican Mafia or the Southsider, that's not a white gang. You feel me? What's the difference between Blood and Crip and the Hispanic structure? Why do y'all hate us so much that shit?
Is the hate still there or is it better?
In prison is hate. The hate is real.
Is it? I heard it was better. The end of hostilities. That didn't help any.
Just because it's not a hostile environment amongst races, right? Doesn't mean the racism does not exist. The racism definitely exists. I seen a white boy get killed for having a black wife, and everybody was cool with it. Just what you like, nothing happens in prison on the line without everybody in agreement, right? So if this white boy got killed for having a black wife, that means they had a Wood meeting and all the Woods was like, kill his ass, off with his head, whatever. You feel me? And they did.
Crazy.
They did that.
Okay. Take me back to the white blood or Crip that you were around.
He was from Westside Power Rule. This was at Jamestown, 2012. And that was when it was still going on. That rule was still going on. And they rushed him.
The white dudes did.
Absolutely. Got their ass beat, though.
It was a rumble. So it turned into a rumble then.
That's right. Yeah. Blood's not going for that.
Because I seen Gumby say that he was like, every black inmate hates one thing when this happens on the yard, and that's when a white blood or Crip comes to the yard because we know it's about to go up.
Yeah, that's back in his day, right? But this is something, and don't quote me on this, but I'm almost 100% certain, right, that Milk, you know Milk. You don't be seeing
Milk 7-4, yeah. I interviewed him. He had issues over this. Did he have issues?
On the 5,000 floor in the county jail, they had a riot. My people had caught an ad charge. My people had caught an ad charge. Baby Folo caught an ad charge because Milk 7-4 landed in the module, and he beat a white boy with a crate. If I'm not him, the homie for PJs, two of the homies from PJs, if I'm not mistaken. So he was Milk, huh? And that's crazy. He was Milk who had the issue over that.
I think I know Milk had issues. I forget. It's been a while since I interviewed him. I know we talked about it, but yeah.
In county jail though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I was. That was my people who went up for him. He's for being the white boys was tripping on the Hoovers, was tripping on Milk, and it got bad for him.
I went to the county jail. I made it through processing. You know, you got to go through a long process, and they send you to this cell, this cell, this cell, until they make their money and find you housing. They found me a housing. I think it was like 2123, or it was like 20. It was on the 2000 floor, but I think it was like 2300 or something. I don't remember that shit, but one-man cell. So I was coming back from the medical one day because I told them like I got a rod in my leg and I wanted to get muscle relaxers to take to go to sleep. But so I was coming back from medical one day by myself, and they popped the gate for you to go in there in your cell. The sheriff dude, like, pop your gate, go in there. Now, it's like this. It's like this cell, this tier, and it's another tier on the other side of it, but it's separated by a bar. When I'm walking in, a white boy, like big, like kind of like stocky, like country fed, tattoos everywhere, looked like a Nazi. He say, hey, you know, this is me. And I'm like, I'm kind of confused. And I'm like, what is he talking about? So I look and I'm like, what? And he like, this is me. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm from West Side Hoover. I ain't with none of that shit. And then he was just like, what? You got me fucked up and like all this shit. And I'm like, bro, you can't even do nothing. You on the other side of the bar, punk. So I just walked to my cell. Like within 30 minutes, I'm not lying, bro. They called us and said, well, they came to the cell and shit and said, if y'all go in the yard, you going to the roof, then be at the cell when we pop the gates. So I'm like, I ain't been outside in like 30 days. I ain't even seen the sun or nothing. I'm going to the roof. Even though I shouldn't have probably went because none of my homies wasn't right there, but I went and got to the roof. Everything was okay. They was over there. You know, I wasn't paying attention to them because I never paid it no mind. Like, oh, I just told him, fuck him and all this shit. He might run them. You know, he might be their leader. So, you know, the homies is playing basketball. Not the homies, but just the other blacks. They playing basketball and shit. I go get some water. Everything cool, you know. We over there talking and shit, chopping it up. And they like, bro, go get some more water or whatever y'all gonna do, because they probably gonna be calling us in a minute. When I go get the water, bro, like I'm walking to go get the water, something tell me, because I always listen to my first mind. Like I got like a spirit in me that tell me shit. So like I'm walking, something said, turn around. And I turned around and I could see all the woods. They look so like obvious. It's like 6 of them, like 1, 2, 3, and they on the phone. So I'm like, okay, now I'm like, they getting okay to rush me. That's what they was waiting on. So when I come back from getting the water, I see them, bro. They trying to like silently like walk up on me like they ain't really about to do nothing. And I'm like, when they getting like 4 feet, I'm just gonna rush them. And that's what happened, bro. They tried to jump me for like, it probably lasted for 20 seconds before the other blacks that was on the other side could get over there to get into this. So probably like a 20-second pack out. And after that, it was just bad for them. Because they started getting whooped. We started fighting them with trash cans, like hitting them with the trash cans until the police had to come out there with the mace and the spray, the pepper spray and all that shit. But it was a crazy riot. That was my first ever situation like that, like a racial riot, low key, like on the roof like that. Yeah.
See, now look, the LA County jail white boys and the state prison white boys is 2 different white boys. The LA County jail, it's low in numbers. They getting told what to do by the Southsiders. In prison, the white boys doing what they want to do. They working out, and they big corn-fed white boys. They like Brock Lesnar's, Triple X, like all them white boys look like them, like Stone Cold Steve. A lot of them all look like Triple X. That's his name. Is that what Triple X, the rapper? Not the rapper,
The wrestler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, that's all of them look like that. A lot of them. Some of them be having a bald head, strong. A lot of them just big as crazy ass white boys. And
that policy is not in effect no more.
no, that policy's not in effect. Hell
How long
no.
ago did they get rid of that policy?
It just had to just happen. Dang, it's C-Star. They had to get rid of it within like the last 5, 10, not 10, because 10 years ago it was still in effect. They just got rid of it. Oh, the piece of when
The end of hostilities?
yeah, that stopped it. So what year was that? Like 2018, 19?
18, I think, somewhere around there.
Yeah, so that's what stopped it.
Damn, man, that's wild, man. Well, I mean, at
White
least
boy.
it's better now. But I mean, at this point, there's a lot more. From what I understand, there's a lot more people who aren't black that are joining black gangs.
Yeah,
Like especially a lot of Hispanic dudes
a lot of Hispanics, a lot of white
are
boys.
coming from black gangs.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's like the dynamics are really changing.
Yeah.
From what I understand.
Yeah. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of world is a lot less racist on the street.
The road is a lot. Yeah,
On the street. On the street.
On the street, the streets are a lot less racist. That's a good thing.
In prison though. Yeah. In prison, them white boys don't want to see black porn. They don't want to see black porn, I'm telling you. That's crazy, yeah. You would think that, man, you been in jail, how long you just want to see some pussy? No, they don't want to see a black nipple. I'm telling you, bro.
Not even a nipple.
Not
Not
even
even a little.
Not even a
A
little.
little peek.
I swear.
Damn. Okay.
Not even a little. I done seen the white boys kill. They killing. You know how a lot of people, they do stabbings? White boys doing killings. They killing you. They gonna kill their people.
I interviewed this dude who was a white dude, and he was telling me about this story about, these two white dudes, they took this dude off the yard, and he said they cut his head all the way off.
Off, yeah, like beheaded him, huh?
They beheaded him.
And I'm like, what the how did you do that? Why did you do that?
He said they were just stabbing and stabbing and stabbing, and they were just like, they weren't stopping him. They wasn't doing shit. They was just, it took him forever to get to him. By the time they got him to him, his fucking head was fucking rolling and shit.
I'm one of those guys that I won't glorify prison. I don't like to brag about it. I wasn't no shot caller. I'm just an average white boy that went to jail. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in jail that the public doesn't really understand, and they don't get it. And I'm not going to justify this, but I am going to say that these are things that happen because people don't think their choices through. We had this white kid came through. He wanted to run with the blacks. Okay, cool. Well, you have to. A lot of these kids don't.
Was he was a Crip? Was he a Crip?
He was a white Crip. They don't understand the seriousness of some of these events. It's not a video. You're not on YouTube. You're not sagging your pants at the mall. You're like this. These are serious actions when you go to jail. And it's not. I'm not racist, and I'm not going to let someone paint me for that. But I'm going to speak facts here. And like, these kids are dumb because they don't realize that you're choosing to do something that doesn't fit you. These kids didn't grow up in Watts or South Central. This is a kid that took himself and got involved with these people, which is fine. But when you come to jail, things are not that black and white. The whites aren't going to tolerate that. That's one of the things that we just won't accept. We're going to move on it. And most of the strong, heavy, smart, politicking blacks, they don't want it either because it causes trouble for them as well. Now, mind you, if you really were about that life as a white boy and you pushed your weight and you proved to them, they might stand up for you. But it's very rare that happens. A lot of these kids that you see out here sagging their pants and wearing skinny jeans and all that shit that hang out with them, they're not really about that life. It's a show for them. And push comes to shove, when they're put in a corner where they might have to prove themselves, they're going to be proven wrong. Well, this kid was one of those. And we spoke to them, and they made it very clear that they're not going to go to war with us and lose 9, 10 people in a riot. And we're not going to, and they didn't want to lose their hold on their position in the yard where, everybody on the yard also, when you do stuff like this, you don't realize blacks are making money. They got dope. They got gambling. We have the same things going on. A situation like this little kid who's racially confused causes some serious turmoil Because now if they act on it and back him up, they're going to lose all their business they have on the yard. They're going to get rolled up. They're going to get sent to other prisons. But also their family members are going to suffer because now their family has to travel other places to see them, and vice versa with us. But we were going to hold our ground and say either we're going to do something or you can do it. They gave it to us, let us do it. And this kid had the sad thing is that's how serious these politics are. The kid had no idea that the people he chose to run with just gave him up. That's how serious these things are. I tell people all the time, this isn't a Hollywood Netflix special. We don't have a lot of that weirdness that they force into your movies today. That this kid was just given up on a move where they said, we're not going to lose 9 solid blacks over this kid who can't understand what culture he's from. And again, people will say that that's racist, but it's not. It's called reality. Reality sets in when you're in places like this, because contrary to what a lot of people think out there in prison, you will be surprised. The biggest Nazi-affiliated white boys are with blacks all the time. They do business. They're solid homeboys. I have some solid Crip homeboys to this day that I love. And we make relationships and we work. It's just this is what they do and this is what we do. And the only place that we really understand it is in jail. Out here, they demonize it and call us racist and call them that. And it's like, you just don't get it, because a situation like this kid would have caused 100 people to get hurt, moved prisons, locked down, money lost on the yard on business that's going on. So they gave him to us, and we had a couple of kids from somewhere out in this area in Riverside. I remember they volunteered. They were new kids. They weren't going home, and they chose to take care of it. And that morning, that kid was released to the yard, and where the blacks usually were, they chose to be somewhere else this day. So when that kid went over to their normal spot, these 2 other kids were waiting, and they had weapons, and the weapons were so medieval brutal. They were wrapped to their hands with torn sheets, because when you're stabbing someone in prison, there's so much blood from these weapons that you'll probably drop the weapon. So they made sure to tie these weapons to their hands so they're not going to drop them. That's how convicted they were of getting this kid. And these 2 kids jumped on this white kid's back and stabbed him probably 1,000 times. And I'll never forget, you don't really understand the seriousness of a moment like that until you've seen something like that happen. Again, it's not a Hollywood movie. And to see something like that in real life, it's like 2 spider monkeys on the back of some hyena, and they're just opening up ventilation holes in this kid while this kid is trying to scream and move, but he has no chance. And this kid got stabbed so many times in the neck that his head fell, and now mind you, the rest of us are on the yard, we're just laying down because we know the alarm is going to come. And they're stabbing this kid so many times that his head's hanging. And they're going for headshots, facial shots, deliberately, to prove to this kid that you ain't black, you're white. And it was scary for me. I'm sitting there like, God, this is like one of the, like, this is really happening. I've never seen some shit like this. I've been in the military, I've been in a gang, I've seen fights, shootings, but this is some serious shit. And they stabbed him for so long that finally his head fell, and one of the guys kicks his head, it kind of breaks loose. And they sit down. This is the worst part of it. These 2 kids stabbed this kid for so long that they sat down, untied the knives, dropped them, and said, come get us, we're done. And there's so much blood. You don't realize how much blood comes out of a human body. The blood is starting to coagulate and get thick and sticky. And they're sitting in it, they're slipping around in it. This kid's lifeless body's sitting there, and then you realize, wait, where's the alarm? Why has nobody hit the alarm? And I look up in our tower, every building released for yard and prison on a level 4 270 they have a gunner's tower that faces as you release, because they have to be monitoring us to make sure we don't have weapons. So we had a female cop in the tower. She had the gun. She was so shocked by seeing this herself. Like most normal people who don't witness stuff like this, she was frozen. She didn't shoot. She was trained, and she was supposed to have shot those inmates the minute she saw them jump on this kid. They're wearing steel-toe boots. The prison boots had steel toes. If an officer sees an inmate in the act of kicking another inmate near the head or chest, they're allowed to shoot them with a gun. They don't have to fire warning shots on these prison yards, on level 4s. She didn't shoot. And these kids stabbed for so long, we were like, well, so it finally come to them, where's the alarm? They're done, this dead kid's dead. They're sitting there covered in blood. And we look, and she hadn't hit the alarm, and she's frozen with the gun. Her eyes are like bugs, and she hadn't shot. She's frozen with the gun out halfway out the window. You can see, because her tower is like, it's metal bars and glass, so you can see in the tower as well. And she has a perfect line of sight. She's probably 40 feet from the guy. She could have killed him, because they're trained to shoot, those tower cops. She didn't shoot. And we're like, wow, she didn't even hit the alarm. Well, finally, we hear an alarm in the distance, so someone in another building must have seen it.
A white boy Okay, they in prison they do heroin. They call it a calito, right? I mean, they do it through their nose, and you got to lay down and lean your head back, right, in order to do it. And then after you put it in your nose, they lay back so the heroin go straight to their brain, right?
Damn.
I seen a white boy set another white boy up, give him some heroin, like, here, do a calito, right? White boy lean back.
Oh, they started stabbing him.
No, lean back like this. Right? And the other white boy came at the door, like, yeah, woo-doo. Seen him here like this, he said, yeah, hold on 1 second, guy. Hold on 1 second. Jumps, flying monkey kick, and comes right down, and just keeps going. But he was unconscious, broke his everything. Well, I don't even know. I just know after he did that, I said, ooh, shit. And I walked off, from in front of the door. And they brung old boy back on the stretcher. I mean, they took old boy out on the stretcher, and they took the white dude who did it to the hole. But I don't think he died, but they fucked him up.
Damn.
I don't even know what that was for. Oh, actually I do, because he was doing business with the blacks. They can't buy drugs from blacks. They can't do nothing. And then they have a policy on how they do hits, like how they do removals. Like, it's a 3-man policy, right? And basically, one person is gonna come grab your legs. And one person is just gonna come grab your legs. So they're gonna wrap your legs up, and that's their only job. Just to wrap their legs. Because your power comes from your legs. You can't run if they're holding your legs. So one person is gonna hold your legs, like, you feel me? And then the other person is gonna come stab you. You can't run.
And it's gonna be hard to fight back. Is there any such thing as self-defense in prison?
Gumby got self-defense in prison. Gumby killed somebody in prison.
No, Gumby got convicted for that.
I know, and then
It was the first murder that he was in jail for that he actually ended up beating.
oh, so why did he
I think they gave
paid
him time served or something. Oh, you know what?
for the second murder? He got paid a loss. I know he got a lawsuit.
Got a lawsuit. It's been a while since I interviewed him. We talked about it too.
But yeah, it's no. I don't think you can get self-defense on a murder, and unless you kill your cellie. It's still gonna be a manslaughter, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it could just depend. I mean, if somebody's coming at you with a knife, I don't know what you're supposed to do. If you get a chance to take the knife,
Yeah,
shit, you gonna just let dude kill you? I was just curious if you ever heard about self-defense in jail.
I've never heard about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
That'd be fucked up too, because jail is like the worst. That's like the worst place for you. You know what I'm saying? Where you gonna have to defend yourself.
You better defend yourself
at some point in time when you're in jail.
If you don't defend yourself, you gonna be somebody.
Yeah, I seen that. That's crazy that you said that, because I seen you had a situation where you were being moved to Wayside.
Yeah.
And there was some women you thought were women were calling you.
No, man. Wasn't no women. Those was grown ass men. They looked like women. They looked it. So look, I'm going to Wayside, right? My first time in LA County Jail. I'm going to Wayside. And I didn't know what powder blues meant. I didn't know. So I walked by the court tank and I said, ooh, baby, look at him. Ooh, yeah. And they like got titties and everything. So I'm like, I'm finna go. I'm about to go inside the knee. No, youngster. No, they selling sausage, youngster. I said, what? He said, boy, no, they ain't selling fish. They selling sausage. What the fuck? What you mean they selling sausage? And those is men. I said, good looking. Good looking. Almost dodged a bullet. I wonder what they would have did if I would have walked in that Cortez. They probably would have whooped my ass, huh? The punks.
Shit, who knows?
Or they probably would have thought it was pop that type of party, yeah.
That's crazy that you even were able to get that close to them.
Shit, nigga. They not.
They weren't PCs or?
Yeah, it's not like, okay. Look, the PCs would be in this core tank and the GPs would be in the core tank right next to them.
Oh, no shit.
You could run inside the PC core tank if you want to. They do it all the time.
Really?
They whooped, what's it called, ass?
You talking about Eric Holder?
Yeah.
But he was whooped by another PC though.
You sure?
That's what I heard. It was a
I
Mexican
already got
dude.
whooped by the Southsiders. The
dropout.
Southsiders right in there.
Oh, so you're hearing that the dude wasn't a dropout?
Yeah, and it wasn't just one person.
Really?
He got whooped by a group of people. And ran in his core tank. I mean.
Okay, this isn't the news that we heard on the out. So you were in there. You were in jail when
I was in jail when it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said the Southsiders ran in the core tank on him. Well, they said it.
Now, were you surprised that the Southsiders were the ones that put the beats on him?
No. Southsiders catch any PC, they gonna whip his ass. Any dropout, they gonna whip his, they got to. And they probably was trying to get some money. And people love Nipsey. Nipsey, that's that. He loved everybody. Was Nipsey alive when Lefty Gunplay was rapping?
No.
He wasn't, because he would have for sure got a Nipsey feature. We didn't have no real Mexican rappers from LA at the time, huh?
When Nipsey died, who was hot, man? I think Swifty Blue was hot at the time. Who else was hot at that time? King Little G was hot at the time. So there was a couple dudes that were making some noise, but
not like
it wasn't like the 2000s.
Yeah.
Where you had Rob and Capone and everybody
Look at Capone.
going crazy.
Who's Capone?
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 Yeah. You don't know who that is?
Capone. You?
No. It's a rapper called Mr. Capone.
Capone like a
Like Capone with an E.
No.
You never heard of him?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they were cracking. 2000s, Little Rob, all the car shows.
I was young. Early 2000s, huh?
Probably all the 2000s. They were doing quite a bit. Well, yeah. When did you say you turned 18?
2011.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, you probably weren't even paying attention to anything like that. Yeah. But
I never heard of that dude.
Oh.
Capone.
Capone. Yep.
He's a gangster rapper?
Yeah.
He was a gangster?
Yeah.
I'm finna go look him up. Capone.
Yeah.
The pony. Why is it Capone E?
I'm not sure why he put the E. I think he just put the E on there to be different. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just so...
And he pronounced it
Capone.
Capone.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I don't know. Never heard of him.
Yeah, he been around. Long time. Sold a lot of records, a lot of tours.
Ever.
Yeah.
I heard of SPM.
Yeah, I mean SPM was...
He was from LA.
But he's no good, though. I mean, he's a molester.
He really is, huh? Is he dead?
No, he's not dead, but...
He's Chester, though, for sure?
1,000%. 1,000%.
I know Cornejo.
Yeah. It's a good dude right there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Rabbit, that's good, Cornejo. And who else do I know? I think that's it.
Corneo was hot at the time, too.
Mm.
Yep. There was a lot of dudes. But okay, speaking of Nipsey, I seen you ran in personally to Eric Holder.
Yes, he tried to pee on me.
Y'all was gonna whoop on him.
Yeah, he
Take me through it.
All right. He put out to piss.
Well, okay, well, what you guys were together? You seen him?
No,
Like,
I was in
go
high
down?
power. I was in high power, and we get on the county jail bus, and is that the boy? Like, it was me, Grimy from Gear Gang. I remember Grimy from Gear Gang, and Grimy had said something to him, and they was all on him, but if I'm not mistaken, he was in a cage. I was in a cage, and I think it was the regular people that wasn't in high power right behind me. I think and I think I said something like, damn, I can't believe you killed Nip, like, man. And then everybody else was on him like, snitch, bitch, woo. And then he said, nigga, what you say? I just remember him having a bottle full of piss. I'll never forget that part. He had a bottle full of piss, and then he was like, nigga, what you say? Because we was finna throw some piss on him. No, they wanted me to throw some piss on him. And I'm like, please, like, no. Like, no, fool. Like, no, fool. Like, that's y'all business. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Like, no, cuz, like, please don't throw that piss on me, bro. Please, bro. Like, please, man. I'm sorry. Please, whatever I said, I don't mean it. These niggas, please don't try to throw no piss. Please, I'm sorry. He was ready to throw some piss. Because he had a really horrible experience in the LA County Jail. Like, people was actively spitting on him. And I know he used to hate that shit because he a gangster. You gotta really think, like, he killed Nipsey because Nipsey called him a snitch, right? Then he goes to jail, and then people is on the county jail, and now he's PC, right? So people call him PC, people call him snitch, people call him bitch, people spitting on him, peeing on him. Do you know how mad he has to be that he can't do nothing back? Because he's in PC? Because he's cuffed up for his own protection? That, like, that gotta suck, huh? Like, so what? Oh, this nigga Nipsey called you a snitch, you killed him. What about these, now since you killed Nipsey, what about these other 3 million people who call you a snitch, who call you a PC, who spit on you and pee on you now? Was it worth it, bitch?
Technically, Eric Holder didn't do anything that would require him to go to PC.
Yeah. Technically, shit, he did everything that would require him to go to PC. Shit, man, you killed a prominent figure in the black community, and
well, I meant like he didn't.
Like,
snitch.
he didn't snitch. He didn't steal a
do
candy
no weirdo
bar.
shit.
Yeah. Shit, he did some weird. That's the weirdest shit he did. He killed Nipsey. That's the weirdest. But yeah, like, he didn't do. Well, technically, you can go PC for anything.
Okay.
For literally, like I said, I've seen people get jumped by the whole dorm over stealing some tissue. Or for stealing some tissue, or stealing a bar of soap, or anything. So, yeah, like, you can go to PC for. But yeah, you could say, like, he didn't tell on nobody. The whole like, yeah. But hell yeah,
So you were saying he wasn't on a regular PC yard?
Yeah, to my understanding, he's not on a regular PC yard. He said he's, like, on a step-down program, which means, like, he's, like, in the shoe. Like, so, it's the difference between S&Y and, like, what he got going on. See, S&Y is, it's ran to like a regular prison yard, except it's less politics. Like, there's no mainline politics, right? Now, where he at is 23-hour lockdown, come out once a day. He's not programming because they know when he gets to a prison yard where he can program and people have access to him, they gonna stab him. You feel me? They gonna kill him. They gonna kill that man. I'm like, they gonna kill that man. I'm sure.
Even dudes in PC.
Yeah, sure. It's a lot of people that's in PC, they feel like they shouldn't be in PC. There's a lot of people that's in PC who still got to love, still love, in love with the game, who still love their hood. There's a lot of people in PC who wouldn't mind trying to killing somebody. Right now on SNY yard, you can give somebody $2,500 and they'll kill somebody for you.
Damn.
Probably less than that.
Yeah, I've heard it's more violent now
A lot
in prison
more violent.
than what it used to be, and mainly because the one they're trying to mix the yards
The
up,
50-50 yards, yeah.
the 50-50 yards, and then the SNY yards are going up because there's no
Structure.
structure.
You have to really consider this, right? On the main line, before anybody can get stabbed, it has to be a meeting. Everybody has to read a kite, right? On the SNY yard, you have people who literally have life without. They have no hope of going home. None. Absolutely no hope of going home. So you got to think, if you come to them and you say, hey, I got 3,000, stab him, kill him. And they're like, shit, 3,000? 3,000, I can go to the store $100 every month for the next for the next 30 months. All I do is stab him? They go like, oh, stab him for 3,000? Oh, that's a phone. That's an outlet to the outdoors, to the outside world. Oh, 3,000, that's a starter kit. I can maybe buy some drugs off the yard and, you feel me? That's a head start. Right now on the SNY yard, for $2,500, you can get somebody unalived, for sure.
Damn.
I was on the 50-50. On the 50-50 yard, $2,500 is gonna get somebody killed. Or at least a good attempt. Good attempt. Was that you? Or who did I see interviewed X-Rated?
That wasn't me.
You know who X-Rated is?
Yeah.
From
A dude from up north?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They stabbed him on the SNY yard.
Oh.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know he got stabbed, but I didn't know.
On the SNY yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Northern Riders. There's an SNY gang called Northern Rider.
Yeah, they got
Stabbed his ass.
a lot of dropout gangs. It's crazy.
Hell yeah. Because you gotta, shit, Northern Riders, that shit is, I don't even know if you consider that a dropout gang.
Why you say that? They ain't.
Because shit, they on the streets and they beef with Northerners on the streets, and it's people who were never Northerners. So how would they drop out? In order to be a dropout, you gotta be, you know what I'm saying?
So
Like, I
these were
can't-
guys that just automatically went to PC because they didn't want to deal with the politics. Is what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying is, I heard, I'm not from up north, but I heard it's whole gangs that are rider gangs, Northern rider gangs.
Are you serious?
Yes, and when young people they get put on, they get put on Northern riders on the streets.
Damn.
So they never been to juvenile, they never been to county jail or prison. So how are they a dropout if they never, they 16 and they automatically, this is what they believe in. Like, you feel me? Like New Flower. And then like, I'm just saying that's what I heard. And they basically said, and the Northern Riders, they like basically have the same ideology as the Bulldogs. They like drop out Northerners. Just like the Fresno Bulldogs, they drop out Northerners. So.
They don't go to PC though, do they?
Who, Fresno Bulldogs?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Right.
Hell no. But they have the same ideology, same identity, same reasoning. They both were formed to step back from the Northern Familia and, you know, to oppress the Northern Familia because they were tired of oppression. So that's why I say you can't really call them no dropout gang. And they get shit, and they stabbing and killing and all that. The Northern Riders, they doing all that. A lot of these SY gangs is out. They really doing that. They killing people. They killing people. It's a gang called Zapatista. They not playing. They not playing.
What about, I heard that there was like gay gangs.
Yeah, Gay Boy Gangsta, GBG.
Yes, in prison. Bro, that's crazy.
For sure it is. But it's a gay gang. Yeah. Hell yeah, that shit. I heard about that shit too. It's real. Yeah, that shit real. That's weird, huh?
Gay boy gangsters, bro. What
Gay
the
boy-
fuck is that, man?
It's a tough guy who gay. That's all. But it sounds crazy, but it really makes sense. You gotta really think about it. Like, growing up, who is made fun of the most? The gay boys. So why wouldn't it be only right for a group, for the people who've been oppressed and made fun of their whole life, to come stick together and defend one another, you know?
They gotta defend themselves too, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, they tough. They tough. They don't care. You gotta think, what do they have to lose?
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. Like, man, you go to jail, you gonna miss wifey, you gonna miss they ass right here, they're not even tripping. You feel me? Dick right here. They're not even tripping.
Damn, they're side dudes in jail.
Yeah.
They're just going to visit their side dude for a couple years.
So,
Damn.
like, I'm tripping? Ass right here.
Damn. Sheesh. Well, J Hood, man, I appreciate you
No, I appreciate you having me, man.
coming through, man.
Yeah.
I love to come up, man. I see you just growing and growing all the time, man. That's what's up, man. I love to see it.
Thank you, man. Whenever you want to have me, you know, you got my number, hit me.
I appreciate it, man.
All right.
For sure. What's up? This Cam Capone. If you want to hear these interviews with all the cuss words in it, all the stuff we had to take out because YouTube makes us cut a lot out, all you gotta do is become a member. Hit that button.